Tuesday night in snowy Winnipeg as the temperature continues to fall, and some of the teams are in danger of falling out of contention here at the Roar of the Rings. The men are on the ice twice. Let's go back to this morning's games, and the reigning Canadian men's champion from Sault Ste. Marie, Brad Jacobs, against Glenn Howard from Penetang. Remember now, Jacobs was one of the last to qualify for this event a couple of weeks ago. What a great shot he makes here. When they all center, there it 1, 2, 3, as he goes on to win his third in a row and hand Howard a second loss. The 2010 Canadian and world champion, Kevin Cooey. Hard to believe, winless coming in. Controlled this game against Kevin Martin, led 4-1 at one point. But Martin with his last in 10, moves it far enough. There's the 2, and there's the win for Martin. He's now 3-0 as well, and Cooey is still winless. 2 other games on the ice. They were must-wins, and they came through with them. Jeff Stoughton wins his first. So does Mike McEwen, both of them here in Winnipeg. So the standings, we have the 2 teams at the top, undefeated. John Morris at 2-1. Remembering now, the top 3 teams will go through to the playoffs. No page here. And Kevin Cooey on the bottom, still looking for his first win. As on this Tuesday night, glad to be inside. We welcome you back to our continuing coverage of the Roar of the Rings. Linda and Russ alongside. Men's play, and here are the games on the ice. And it is really a must-win for some of these teams, including Kevin Cooey. You can't afford 4. Jacobs will try to stay unbeaten. John Morris trying to rebound off a loss. Jeff Stoughton desperate for another win. So is Epping, so is McEwen, and that's our feature, Glenn Howard against Kevin Martin. All right, Kevin Martin, top of the table, 3-0. He really could afford a loss, but this is the rivalry. Howard against Martin, and if he can do anything to put Glenn out, he'll do it.
Yeah, he wants to keep the lock on the barn door there for sure. 3-0, you might get a little complacent saying, oh, I lose to Glenn, I'm 3-1. But he wants to be first in the round robin, get the bye to the final and hammer, which is most important. But I think in Kevin Martin's mind, it's keeping Glenn out of the playoffs because there's such a rivalry here. They know they're going to play well against each other. This should be a classic.
You saw the standings. Kevin Cooey on the bottom with 3 straight losses. It still is a surprise to see the likes of a Glenn Howard at 1-2. What is wrong?
Well, I'm seeing a couple of things. First of all, between the 2 Brier wins, his last 2 wins, I thought Glenn Howard was playing a little more open. More conservative play led to big numbers and, of course, lots of wins. I'm not seeing that here. Things are cluttered. So although the front end are posting big numbers, there's a ton of rocks in play. What does that lead to? Well, Glenn Howard is at 83% here. That's only ranked 7th. So he's struggling a little bit. And then, of course, you have losses. And what I see is Wayne Middaugh III looks like he's a little frustrated. And you can't do that. You have to pull together if you want to win.
It's always a big game when they step onto the ice. Howard against Martin. And, of course, it's all here at the Roar of the Rings.
I don't think you prepare any different. You just have to shoot the high numbers. And you just have to be careful not to give up a big end early because you just won't catch up.
The thing about Kevin is he always brings his best against us, and that's a tribute to him. He's just a fantastic curler, and I like that. I like the fact that he brings his best because then we know we have to bring our best, and it usually ends up being epic battles against Kevin Martin.
My focus, honestly, is just play really good this week and we have a chance.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons. Always fresh, always great tasting coffee. The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by M&M Meat Shops. Frozen food at its best. By Capital One, what's in your wallet? And by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for 20 years.
So many big games in their past, including the Trials final 4 years ago. But here it's round robin play. Howard and Martin. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Ford, proud partners with the Canadian Curling Association for 20 years. Team Howard from the Penetang Curling Club, Penetang, Ontario, with Howard, Saville, Lang, and Middaugh. Kevin Martin and his team from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. The always familiar Hebert Kennedy at the front end, but the David Nedwin now being brought on board to throw those third stones as John Morris left in the string after the Briar. Draw to the button, and it is a very big last draw, and it belongs to Kevin Martin. He outdrew him, Howard for it, and we're ready to go. So Martin will play the red stones and have the yellow stones. Howard will throw first, playing red, and we're ready to get it underway. What a night, the Roar of the Rings on TSN.
Yeah, good. I don't know if you trim that up, it's not as big a problem.
Trim what?
Fur.
Yeah, you keep it tight?
Well, we talk about the best of the best being here, and that's why when you look at these numbers, they're just amazing. So you have Craig Saville, the top-ranked lead, but he's at 96%. And the numbers of players in these 90% ranges in this event at every position is just incredible.
Weight's good.
What's up?
Slides it to the top four. Ben Hebert. 93 is not bad either.
Not too bad. Both of these leads will be critical to the plans of their skips. We talk about how these skips play. Well, definitely with their leads, normally they like to put rocks in play, not this end, and it's a little hint that they're not willing to give it all away at this time. But if we talk about the plans for these two skips, well, I think for Glenn Howard, yes, he's going to be the same as Kevin Martin, setting up the angles. But for Glenn, you've got to open it up a little bit. Tap with your second stone. Leave room to score. For Kevin Martin, similar setup, but bails out at second. And Kevin Martin is playing so well right now. He is at 93%, so he is a key man to finish off the end.
The game plan brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures.
I think David Nedwin's going to be a key player, and we talk about the matchup at third a lot, but David is the one player on the ice I think you could even say has struggled. We talked about Wayne Middaugh being a little frustrated and his numbers a little off, but David has had moments where he's had some pretty key misses, so we will keep an eye on that matchup.
I can't agree more. We were saying Wayne struggled. He missed a couple of realistic takeouts that you'd never see him miss, but he, at 86%, he's still 3 higher than David Nedwin. So
I think it's a race to Dave.
Really?
Wayne's coming after you.
Speed.
I get
Gets his
Saville.
claws in you, you're in big trouble.
Well, I tell you what, there hasn't been much humor on the ice, and we said that earlier today, and we noticed it from day one, but that's the first little bit that we see. Now it comes early, Russ, and it's in an open end, and you know, these guys know each other well, but it's nice to see at least a little bit.
The old rivalry friendship type thing. But you're right, it's because it's an open end. If it wasn't an open end, they'd be pretty serious. And the reason it's an open end is because there's so much on the line here. Kevin didn't like where that first rock was. He's quite willing to blank the first end, get a feel for this outside cheat. The Holman game last night, there was some funny speeds on the wall side closest to the crowd. So Kevin saying, let's blank the first. I'll have hammer in the even ends, and then we'll dance.
It's interesting to see the scores so far from these two teams, because although Kevin Martin is sitting there in a great position with 3 wins, he hasn't dominated those wins. As a matter of fact, first game won by 2 points, and the last 2 games only by 1 point in each game. So it's been a little bit of a struggle, but that is also the interesting part for me. Glenn Howard, I think, has put even more rocks in play and gotten into a little bit of trouble. I think Kevin's okay with coming home tied with the hammer. He doesn't mind a lower score, and I think that's a benefit.
Yeah, I do too, with this type of ice too, because it's been a little bit tricky, a little streaky in spots. You can make anything, but you've got to be really cognizant of what the ice is doing at every end.
Kathy Gauthier, rinkside as always. You know, one of the things that Glenn has always said is the fact that he had Wayne Middaugh with him makes him so comfortable, but Is there something not comfortable right now about Madaw?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I talked to him before the game because Brian and I covered their game this morning, and there was some unhappiness on the ice for sure. And, you know, we always talk about how do you cater to the skip to make them perform the best. In their case, it was the third, and they met right after that game and aired everything out and said, what's going on? Wayne missed a couple of wide open hits against Epping, and he hasn't been able to park it. He's put a lot of pressure on himself, and as Glenn said, he did what everybody does when they're not playing well. They withdraw into themselves. That was making it more serious on the ice. They don't win when they don't laugh, and I saw the humor already on the ice. That's their game plan tonight. Get out there, relax. That's how you play better.
David Nedwin throwing the third stones. Well, let's remember, too, and we haven't talked much about it, but for some of these players, this is their last chance at it, Russ. And last chance at Olympics. We don't know. Glenn suggests that he will play on. Will he be at another 4-year cycle? Not sure about that. But for Wayne Madaw, this is the end of the line for him.
Yeah, that's right. And maybe Kevin and Jeff Stoughton and the whole bunch. And that's hard. I was in that position in Halifax in 05 at the trials. And I'm sitting there with 3 young guys that thought they were going to go to multiple Olympic trials and maybe Olympics for that matter. But I'm sitting there going, whoops, this is it. This is my last try. And it is a different feeling. It's pressure. You're used to being under pressure, but it's a different type of pressure. And sometimes you want to just squeeze it to a little tight and try a little too hard. I think that's what Kathy said is remarkable. It shows the veteran team that they got together and said, we have to be having some fun to win. And it's so true. What a great message to young teams. You can only control the next shot. You can't worry about the one you just threw.
Well, it's interesting because it starts with somebody struggling. And if it's not dealt with, those struggles just continue. You do have to get these things on the table.
Harder than you.
Perfect.
Good, you.
Kevin won't be in the rings here unless he throws a soft weight hit and roll. He probably doesn't want to nose it because Glenn might go right around it and force him to one. So you might see Kevin just throw a bullet here, hit and roll out. No chance of a steal.
9:25.
How do you like that?
I think the fans like that.
You know, you get to go, let's pose for a picture here. Kevin Martin. Ensuring if he shaved today. It was an early start. The Bear looking a little bit grisly.
Got to give it some here.
Yeah, I would think.
Don't really any.
No chance for Glenn to throw a draw. Always nice. It's another part of the game I've sort of felt it's not a bad thing for Glenn right now, but his hit percentage is ahead of his draws, and normally they're almost even at a good number too. And that is a little bit of the struggles maybe with the ice. And if you doubt at all as a last draw thrower about that field, then you really do struggle even more.
Now this sheet of ice, of course, next to the boards, next to the crowd, depending on what you're playing, can affect the shot. We saw it with Rachel Homan last night, and we made the point of Homan, and the players all have to be aware about the changes.
No kidding. And you sometimes they play in such perfect ice the majority of the time of the year. You can get caught daydreaming and not realizing these spots.
Final stone and looking for the blank. One more turn. Oh dear. And so a little mistake. At last draw, called important.
He said, "Whoa, he let it go. He liked it."
That's your shot in Abbotsford?
Oh no, I know. He liked it.
It's become one of, if not the greatest rivalries in Canadian curling history. And there's a chance that tonight will be its final chapter. Over the years, Kevin Martin and Glenn Howard have played in some epic matches, and they never failed to disappoint. There was the 2008 Brier, right here in this building, which Martin won on a last shot draw to the button. And perhaps their most famous game, Last trials, 2009, Edmonton, when Team Martin booked their spot in Vancouver. Now, Glenn Howard is still at the top of his game, but at the age of 51, it's clear that his career is winding down. And Kevin Martin, well, he's 47 and has a bad back. Already a two-time Olympian, it's unlikely that he would commit to another 4-year Olympic cycle. So if tonight ends up being their final game on curling's big stage, it will cap a rivalry that took the sport to a new level, and along the way provided curling fans with so many unforgettable moments. Here's hoping the final chapter is still to be written. Two of the game's very best indeed when you consider what Howard has done, but he misses that Olympic opportunity where Martin, of course, has fewer worlds, but those 2 trials wins and the 2 Olympic medals from 2002 and 2010. Welcome back on a very, very special evening whenever these two teams are on the ice. Very important, of course, for Glenn Howard, who comes in with a record of 1-2. Kevin Martin with 3 straight wins. Early mistake, though, by Martin as he gives up the last rock, forced to take a single in that first. And so here in 2, it is Glenn Howard who has the last rock playing the Red Stones. Anybody at 2 losses, this is a key night for them. And Jeff Stoughton, he does have the last rock against John Morris. And is this a draw for 2?
It's really tough to tell. Jeff made a great come around on his first one, ignoring 4 red stones belonging to the Morris team. And Jim Cotter followed him down. They weren't sure, so they do need to get to the button for sure. And then they'll worry about who is second.
Don't raise it up.
I figured we could go a little more ice.
And we're waiting for the indication. It appears to be 1 red, but we'll just wait to confirm that when we put it up, and we'll let you know. How heavy is it?
Not really. Corner?
Pretty good, I saw it.
Well, an interesting start to this end with the first rock being played. They actually wanted it in, and it stopped just a partial rock in the 12-foot, and then the corner guard, as expected, from Glenn Howard. And then Kevin tried to raise his rock, left a chance for a tap, and I love the way Glenn's playing this end. Tap the rock out, open up some space, then he gets a mistake, and his rock is still in the rings and a chance to sit 2.
Yeah, an unforced error with Kevin rolling out in the first end gives Glenn hammer, and now an unforced error with the hitting and not getting it out of the rings by Mark Kennedy, and a really good opportunity for possible 3.
Hard! Hard, Wayner, go! Go, go, go! Really curly, go!
Good sweep. Sweeping shot. You could play the one he just threw too, couldn't you?
No. Can you get it across the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tough shot. So you do hit it across the top. Just getting that rock that's now it was just thrown is one thing, but rolling it right across the 12 feet of circles is another.
Yes! Mark Kennedy. As good as there is at making this kind of a shot, and runs it back and by, but oh, he leaves that shooter still out in front.
Good throw. Good throw, Mark.
Very nice shot.
Expect it to be a little faster.
All right, now we know
Slide a hair better. Slide a hair better. Same.
it was a single point for John Morris. So it was a steal of 1. That was a draw for 1 that Stoughton missed, and so Morris with the early lead.
It's real close.
Similar. Hair.
Line's similar, too.
It was a good try at the run back. I think it did something a little different than Kevin expected, and it missed the back one. And does leave the shooter out in front, so another come around for Glenn.
Go, line's great.
Line's good.
Line's great. Go. Line's perfect.
Line's good.
Line's perfect.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Shooting, Langer. What?
You figure giving it a hair more? Or
Okay.
hair
Shot,
more?
right?
Than normal, yeah.
Yeah.
Just ran straight.
Yep.
Tough shot here, and it's not David's forte. He skipped for so many years, at least through 4th rocks for the great Randy Furby, and He wouldn't played quite as many of these as certainly Mark Kennedy does.
Right on the nose, Dave.
Great speed control on those last two Team Howard shots, keeping it as really high as they can, keeping separation between the two reds.
David Nedwin comes home to Winnipeg.
Hard. Hard.
Hebert, Kennedy. And this time drives it by, and again that shooter stays out in front. So now there's the center line guard as well as just off center covering the 4-foot. Plus, of course, Howard is sitting the two in the rings.
That thing? Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Update time. McEwen and Epping both at 2 losses. Reds around the edge of the 4. They belong to Epping, and it is Mike McEwen who has the last rock out of the Fort Rouge here in Winnipeg.
Well, some very precise shot making on this sheet, Vic. On Mike's first, he played a corner freeze, ignoring shot stone to get second shot. John Epping came right down on top of it to lie the 2. So this is a draw to the 4-foot, but Mike has just thrown a very similar shot.
So McEwen along with B.J. Neufeld, who's in the house, Matt Wozniak, Denny Neufeld, the front end. And there's the draw for the single and an early lead.
It's good. Like to. Still like to. Back one, Brent. Backward. Go.
So the little rub and roll pushes it back, and he's under cover with the shooter sitting the top edge of the 8.
Throw peel.
You just get the
Double.
snake that.
Yeah.
Give you a touch more ice.
Double he.
It's always a nervous shot when you're playing those splits because you often leave the rocks so close together. You set something up for the opposition. So there's 2 choices for Kevin here. There is the single hit and roll, or there is a double.
Yeah, I know.
Gives Kevin a bit of an out here. David could throw a soft one here and either make the double or maybe better still roll behind that red one in the rings. It's double guarded. Let's roll about 1.5 feet. You need a big shot here soon, though.
Yep.
Kennedy and Hebert have got him early.
Oh. Watch the roll.
Now, where's this roll going to go? There it is. Doesn't get the back stone, but rolls and has shot rock for the moment. Top 4 under cover.
Really good, Dave. I thought we had the back one for sure.
I think Kevin did too.
Huh?
I think Kevin thought so too.
Shoot, I thought we had the back one for sure.
We talked about the chance that Glenn took and not going somewhere else and trying to draw play away from that area. Although there wasn't the double end roll, that was a pretty nice roll.
The one in the rings?
We went the center line one into the rings.
Yeah. This one?
I think so.
Yeah. Must win for
2 yellows.
Kevin Cooey. Winless so far, jumps in front of the reigning Canadian champion 2-0 after 1.
Yeah, I think so. Just a hair high.
What do you think? Come up a hair?
Yeah, I think so. Peel.
Big chance here. There'll be 2 buried red ones if you can make this yellow raise.
Just a hair
They
high.
rolled just a tad too far. If they brushed it 1 lick, they would have not only made the double, but rolled into a better spot where this shot wasn't available. If you see the yellow one in the rings is a little to the right, it would be guarded by the red one in the rings. Wayne's favorite shot down the center, lots of speed.
Whoa. Yep.
Just a dust. Here they go. Shabble. Lang called off now. Angle this back and split it around. Avoid the catcher if you can. And it'll just hang onto the back.
Great shot.
Pistol.
Thanks.
Great shots, man.
We were talking about the frustration we saw in Wayne Middaugh. Kathy mentioned it earlier today. Wayne wouldn't go down the ice to look at an angle, and it was obvious something was going on. He did the right thing, came all the way down the ice. He and Glenn talked it out, and there it's made.
Good shot, Rock, eh?
What's that if he comes to the
Yeah,
back?
I think so.
My first one was a finish.
Wayne's always about 3 steps ahead of everybody else. I think that's part of it. He just wants to get in the hack and make it. He's always been that way, a quick thinker, and he's good at it. A lot of people, when they rush mentally, they make bad decisions. But Glenn's exact opposite. So you're right. They had to get together and say, like, well, how are we going to do this?
Let it curl.
It'll curl.
Yeah, Wayne's not easy for TV.
No.
He is fast.
He is very quick. Get over and throw. He's thrown it already. Okay, sorry.
Go.
Go. Come on.
Martin his first. Trying to drag this around. And Look at what these boys do here. Actually over curls. If you look up at that yellow guard, it's popped out the other side as it hangs on to the back of the forefoot.
Line's good, Hart. Line's really good. Line's good.
Very low hands.
Go, guys.
A lot of pressure. They have low positions. Look at the legs out to the side. Very unstable, but that's how they get low and get the body weight all over the brush head.
Any lower, they'd be skinning their knuckles.
Yeah. It's a difficult position to maintain that kind of pressure. They're very special brushers.
Okay. You think I can throw, not quite draw the button?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Okay. Close up.
Down the center like this, is you can see where Wayne's broom's in about a foot from where they did all the practicing the draw the button. Both teams, Martin and Howard, played the draw the button here, but you're not this tight, so this has to be a hair slower.
Clean it.
That's an interesting battle of brushers because I think we have the best power on the Martin team, but these two judge better than anybody I've ever seen.
We're there. We're there. Right to it. Line's perfect. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't wanna.
Whoa, whoa.
Line's perfect.
Yep, keep it a little high.
Don't wanna.
Yep, Sal, yep.
Don't wanna. Why would you wanna?
Shot, Glenn.
Thanks.
Both teams came to play tonight.
Did they ever? We came to watch and enjoy.
Perfect.
Tough one for Kevin here. If there's any angle at all, Glenn can blast it out of there. Dangerous situation. Kevin's about a foot heavy. Glenn can score 4 here. That spot will be getting a little quicker. If you're ever going to be heavy, it's right now. Second end. There's a lot of rocks thrown in this area.
Top 4. Okay, line's better. Still room. Middle guys. Line's good. Okay. Line's good. Line's good. Yeah, line's good. Line's good. Right on here now.
Kennedy.
Hard.
Left side, closes the show.
Go, 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 go,
Here.
go, go, go.
Right side, trying to lead this down on the corner. Oh, and just that little bit of separation.
No, no. Don't think it curled enough.
They left it.
Could be for a million.
It's for 4.
Line's good. Right on here now.
It really was about the line. They waited as long as they could because they needed to brush it for a bit of speed, but it just didn't want to curl.
Go, 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 hard. Shot. Go, 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 hard. Shot. Shot this one.
He was other
Hebert,
side.
even when he's finished, still has a breath to say, come on, one more.
That's max, I think. But
I was thinking you
is this
needed
gonna
edge.
curl, Wayne?
For 4.
I think a little inside.
Okay.
Put it where you want it, wherever it is, trust it. Yeah. Peel?
Oh, Skipper.
I love that. You gotta trust
What
it.
did we say? Or what did you both say? That people weren't trusting it. Final stone.
Whoa!
Right now has one. Has a chance for a bunch.
Yeah!
Howard. Lang.
good.
Saville on the brush. Bang.
Go, go, go,
Needs
go,
to
go.
roll it a little more.
Keep going, go, go,
Little
keep
more.
going.
Hey, oh, it'll spin back, and that just may have limited it to 2.
Is it? Oh, I don't think so. Hit it, Vic. No, I don't think so.
It's really close. It looks like red just from my eye. Linda, do you agree?
Oh, yeah.
At the top?
Oh, I don't know. I think this is a measure.
Okay. Thanks for hanging me out there. Just why don't you bring out the saw, cut off the limb, let me go.
It's just that your eyes are better than mine, Vic. It's a compliment.
And you can see see Kevin there going, where you've gotten away with one. But watch the way this rock just spins back here on the edge of the 8. There it goes, come back, and just that little turn may be the difference between 2 and 3. So the 2/3 are out to watch this measurement by the official.
Funny sweeping call there. The Wayne was pretty sure where it hit was good enough for 4.
It was very casual.
Obviously need to curl a little more.
Even the brushing, he wasn't really ready to brush.
Yeah.
So just between the 1 and the 2, from the Howard Stone, we go over to the Martin Rock And overhead.
Go around again. Go around again.
One
Go
more
around
time.
again. Don't call it yet. Go around again.
That's the request. One more time. First indication it is Martin Stowe.
Just about to the second notch. Just about to the second notch, right?
Yeah. Straight.
So David Nedowin, Madaw in agreement, just about to the second notch.
Just to the second by half a notch. Yep.
Half a notch. Half a turn in on that last spin. And Howard will get a deuce.
I know.
We have 10 ends of this. Let's continue with our updates on this Tuesday evening. And we'll go to John Epping and Mike McEwen. McEwen got the single with the hammer in the first, and chance here for John Epping out of the Donalda to possibly get the deuce.
Well, for sure, and it really is based on his first shot. He made the absolutely perfect corner freeze on a mittful of McEwen stones. Mike not able to make it better, and so he needs to get through the hole. That's the tricky part.
Colin Mitchell on the left, a silver medal winner in Nagano when he played with Mike Harris, David Mathers, the lead, Scott Bailey. Canadian world champion with Madaw back in 1998, controls the house. There's your deuce. Epping has the lead. Well, he took a great shot to set it up. He was looking for more, but he got his deuce, Howard. But it was his first one. It's the key shot.
A little tougher than it looked, too, Vic. We talked about it's about a foot inside where both teams threw the draw to the button. They wore that spot out a little wider, so it was lightning fast wide. This spot he had to throw another 3, 4, 5 feet. The brushers had to know that. Walked it right into the perfect angle. Watch when it stops. The red's on an angle, so the yellow will clear the back red for a potential 4, and it nearly paid off.
Key shot is brought to you by Sponge Towels. Paper towels, nothing absorbs like it. Well, Kevin Martin just absorbed a deuce, and probably was fearful that he might have to take a 4, but it's a couple for Howard. He has the lead. Martin has the last drop, has the hammer here in 3, playing the Yellowstones.
I don't think it's bad either. Line's good.
Yeah, I would say the Martin team's maybe happier than the Howard team after that deuce, which is hard to believe, but
the curls were good. Whoa.
it shows you one little error, one mistake, and you can be in big trouble in a hurry.
We're there.
This building is bound to be alive tonight, of course, with the 2 Winnipeg teams on the ice. Jeff Stoughton from the Charleswood, Mike McEwen from the Fort Rouge, both of them trying to keep their hopes alive, both coming in at 1 and 2. So communication between the teams is going to be a key.
Yeah, it's real close. Okay. Like those were top 12, and
we don't want it top 12.
Like but I think it's that 4 feet faster.
Okay.
The first stone that was played in was the Howard team's stone that was top 12, and it's interesting because I think there'll be a little battle about these angles for the lead stone. So if you bring that one in deeper, then the angles start to set up in the 4 foot, 8 foot. Now there's choices about whether you angle it or come around it.
Line's great. Slows down.
And it might get messy.
And slow down it doesn't until it gets to the back of the 4 behind the tee line. So coming in with a record of 1 and 2, Jeff Stoughton gets on the board, scores a couple in the second against John Morris. Morris and his team from the Vernon and Kelowna curling clubs. Morris, former Kevin Martin, 3rd gold medal winner, Vancouver, skipping that team, but Jim Cotter throwing the 4th stones. Mark Kennedy.
Not heavy. Yep.
Line might be a little tight.
Line's good.
How's the weight?
It's there.
Whoa. Weight's good.
Gotta go, man. Gotta go.
Go ahead. You got room.
Gotta go.
Okay.
Come on, Edie. Hard, guys. Line's good.
Good.
We're there.
Oh. Real good.
Good shot, Mark.
Throw.
Great shot making.
Yeah, less weight though.
Really good shot, Mark. Beauty.
6 feet less almost.
Yeah, or 3.
These angles are tough. We talk about such precision with the weight, but it's also line. They have to make sure they get it in there. Don't bounce off. That's the weight issue. But you also have to get by those rocks top 12.
Right. And the curve's about 3 feet hog line in.
Pretty
so
good.
you have to, anything shade heavy on the track, anything light, it carves onto the guard.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't be heavy.
Dive.
Good, good, good shot.
Are we starting to see something that we? Well, I'm seeing it. I mean, I don't. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Are we starting to see some late movement that we didn't see the first 2 days?
It's definitely way better than the first day. Yeah. The second day wasn't too bad, but it's the most swing we've had this afternoon and this evening.
Okay. I'm just thinking there, it seemed to be out there for so long,
Yes.
and then there was this finish. As they said dive, it was as if the stone listened to them.
Yeah, I would say day one, that would have ended up right beside the yellow one. And that's tough for the players, too, because you have to make those adjustments, and it's hard to be confident. Nothing Hans can do either. It's just different situations, different amounts of humidity.
The first end going this way, we had one rock in and then all hits until the mistake by Kevin where he stuck. This one, all the rocks in place so far.
Go, go, go!
No, off.
This time, crashing on the stone top 12 and then spilling to the edge of the 8.
Light? Oh, jeez. We're going to come through that hole. This end could take a while.
Is that,
Careful.
I'm not sure if that's any good or not.
I know.
I'm almost better to nose it, aren't I? Leave it here.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Like I rolled it here, he can make the double
Mind
this
you,
way.
he can,
Mine, he knows it.
Then he can do this.
I knows it though. He makes this double. He doesn't care about those. He makes this double. So it's there.
That's no good either. We don't want that. No, that's not bad.
Mine's real good. You just try and move like with board. Roll off it and move this.
It's not bad. Yeah, I'm trying to move that out of the way.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Just get that one out and
board.
Yeah, with board. As long as that 4 goes out, right?
Really smart call here. The tendency is to get rid of the enemy rock, but what they're going to do is hit it over on this side. Soft weight, tap up yellow onto red, red onto yellow. Yes, the yellow will jam, but this is the rock back here that's the problem for Team Howard. Once that red one's gone, the yellow one is accessible to be moved at any time.
Okay. Okay. We're getting rid of the backing.
It's a good call.
Okay.
And this is where, with quiet weight, the angles are really tough.
Almost
Line call is
normal.
critical on this one.
And that kind of discussion, Cross, would seem to indicate a team that's a little more in sync.
Yes, yes.
What? Works. Pretty good.
Shot stone belongs to Howard. Top of the button, but last rock, remember, here in 3 belongs to Martin.
Yeah, it's real good if you can come across the top of that.
I've only got.
Just not enough, yeah. Across the top.
Okay. Yeah.
Long red, straight back onto the right-hand side of the yellow,
Run the guard back.
which runs the top red of the 8-foot onto the shot rock, and hopefully, for Martin's sake, goes past the yellow one. The quadruple raise.
It is time, if it isn't made perfectly, though, to open it up.
Look at this. Only one stone is out of play, and it is Brad Jacobs that is sitting the deuce.
2, yeah.
And he's down by a couple to Cooey. Can he get in there for a third?
Oh, we can for sure. It's just the tap, red taps onto yellow, and then yellow to the 4-foot.
Reigning Canadian champion, David Nedwin.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Moves
Whoa,
things
guys. Whoa,
around.
never,
It is still Howard sitting
Stay close.
2. There's the tap. And they lost the angle, so it's 2 for Jacobs and a tie.
2 runbacks for David Nedwin. Both of them, you can tell by the sweeping call, they were happy with, and then it curled. And you talked about that at the start of the week. It's a softer release, less rotation. It's not an in-out motion like some of the other players, and they might have to give him another inch of ice or so. That was close to perfect and ended up really bad.
Airtight.
Whoa, heavy.
Airtight. Whoa.
Sitting 2, one almost buried, and a chance to go in again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not bad.
Okay, wall room, line's good.
Still don't want to.
Over
It's
curl
not
event
bad.
length.
Want it to over curl.
Whoa.
Still there.
It's pretty good.
No,
Pretty good.
no,
Line's
Sab,
pretty good.
no, Sab, really over curl.
Sit for.
Okay.
Spot. Perfect. Shot.
Right there.
Shot. Good shot, Wayne. The one he just threw.
A little nervous one. He would prefer to use those great brushers.
If you make it, it's pretty good.
Oh, you run it right on the nose.
Probably not bad, eh?
You just threw it.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Oh, turn. Same
I think
turn.
same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
This is where I think the different dynamics. I would guess that Randy Furby would ask David Edwin to play a soft weight out turn tap, stay on top of it, and use it next time. Whereas the Martin team, they play this shot all the time. And not that David can't make these, but it's probably not his favorite shot.
Same throw, Dave. Nut it.
Further to what you were saying, though, about David's delivery. Yes, he's new to the team for the start of the season. Shouldn't they know the little ins and outs, little quirks of his delivery by now?
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But it hasn't been a long season. It's it's only a couple of months of curling, so it's tricky to figure a guy out completely.
A little more weight.
Well then, Edwin's last. Martin checks over his shoulder to see what's behind him, and he'll get one.
Okay.
But everything's opened up now.
It is interesting, though, Vic. You talk about deliveries, and I think
I give you right there.
we know
Right.
Glenn
What about
Howard's
Sab?
delivery is so consistent, but
Full center line.
on every piece of ice and with every set of stones, you do get a little bit different kind of reaction. So although on the other team, Kevin Martin knows a bit about David Edwin, it's people like Glenn and Wayne that have played together forever on all these different kinds of surfaces with these kind of aggressive stones. That's when you actually get to know each other.
We do.
What's that?
Not a happy start to this game.
No.
I was just inside the edge of or middle 12, right?
Where do you want this? Tight?
Yeah, they're fairly tight.
That's outside of edge 8, right?
Just. Okay.
A couple good guards would be very tough for Martin to score.
Tight. It's tight, isn't it?
Lots of line. Clean it. Whoa,
Yeah, it's all
right
there.
off, right
Skip
off the
stones.
second.
Does anyone hear the hose?
Glenn Howard in his first.
Really tight.
Yep.
Easy.
Yep.
Careful.
Gotta go. Go. First go.
Whoa.
Okay.
Good shot. Good shot.
Yes, Sunday wasn't very good for Glenn Howard. He struggled, managed to come back to beat John Epping, and then lost to Brad Jacobs earlier today. Epping got that 3. Just not
Did all 4, Kenny? No.
all together.
No, we're just
Showing
gonna get that
more
there.
signs tonight that Howard is looking a little better. Martin. Howard is wondering he can't get all 4, can he? How many can he get? 1, 2, and he'll get 2. Shot stone is still Howard sitting center line. Top 8 foot. For Kevin Martin, look at the start and the people he had to play. Mike McEwen, Stoughton, Cooey, Howard. You know, we said when we came on the air, draw 1. Martin thought he could be either in it or out of it. And with a record of 3-0 at this point in time, he's still very much in it. But
Yep. Firm normal.
that's how difficult this field is. The likes of Kevin Cooey could be 0-3.
No kidding.
Say
Stoughton
I don't
hasn't
wanna
played a
get
bad
fined
game. He's lost 2 already. It's
Firm normal.
Yeah. Okay.
it's a tough membership here.
You're talking about the fact that Howard and Madaw have been together. So let's go back when Richard Hart left the team. One of the reasons he put the call in to Wayne Madaw was, I know you. Come and join me. We'll make this run together, hopefully for the Olympics, rather than bringing somebody in and learning everything.
Yeah, it's much simpler, both from a skill standpoint, the way you throw standpoint, but also the way you communicate. Look at this.
Look at this roll.
Come on.
In for one, in for two.
Yeah. Really tough, actually, triple.
They always worry when the rock settles because there is one other Martin stone in the rings, that yellow one that just went by, that there's a triple to give up a deuce. But you are sitting 3, and they're not grouped, so
Either we get one or
maybe rolled a little bit too far.
I don't mind this. A little risky, of course. As long as you're going to stick around with that.
Well, that's the thing. It's not an easy shot. Well, neither are easy, mind you.
2 choices for Kevin. The easier of the 2, not that it's simple. This way, double. You make the double, you stay for
try to
1.
hit nose.
Yeah.
Option
we
2,
won't give him one.
hit it on the other side where his shooter will roll this way, maybe too far. Hit it that way. That one goes that way, and he has to hope that he can make that double. Otherwise, it's going to be a steal back here. But if he ever made that shot, Kevin would get rid of all 3 reds, roll over here, and actually score 2. Risky shot, though.
Kathy, Mike McEwen, has he chance here for 2 for him?
Well, he does for sure. John Epping tried a big weight double to remove both of the McEwen stones in the house, got 1 only and lost the other stone he had in the house in his shooter. And so that's a wide open hit for Mike for the deuce.
And the crowd here will cause some noise as well. Final stone on the way. There's the 2 there. Martin's last, facing a couple.
Good.
And he'll sit at the top of the 8-foot, pick up the single. So singles in 1 and 3. Howard got his deuce in 2.
Unless I throw.
They're all tied.
I don't
2.
I think you made the right call. I was hoping
Howard, Martin, the Tim Hortons, Roar of the Rings.
Hockey Anthems, first period, The Legends, featuring 17 of the biggest and best hockey anthems, now available in stores and online.
We're in the home of the Winnipeg Jets, the MTS Center. Jets on the road for 6. Played so far they played 4. They're 3-1, winning last night in New York. They'll be in Florida Thursday, Saturday, Tampa before coming home next Tuesday, the 10th.
Wait's good.
Home to St. Louis.
Line's good.
We're in a 2-2 tie.
Does this have to curl?
Really? No, it doesn't. And here in the 4th, it'll be Howard that has the last rock. He has the hammer playing the Red Stones.
Oh, sit.
There's funny little things you notice when you look at the stats, and we're watching a guard try to be placed on the rock that went in first into the rings, and when Ben Hebert throws, at this point he's thrown 45, or coming into this game, 45 out of 51 shots of his draws are out turns. When you look at Craig Saville and the turns they choose for their draws, it's almost balanced. And it's very reminiscent of other leads where they've really stayed with one turn. So when Ben Hebert gets in the hack, he doesn't really even have to look down the ice. He just knows what he's going to be asked for. And that one just stopped in time.
Hard! Gotta go hard! Hard! Still got it.
Lang and Madaw.
Still got it.
This center line guard is going to maybe be a problem for them. Got to get it by that one first.
Sweet boys.
Oh.
I still love this approach. That tap, in this case with Craig's shot, because there was room to get by. But keeping it a little simple. You've got 2 guards to work with. You don't need the clutter. As a matter of fact, when we look over at Kevin Cooey, I think that's Kevin Cooey's mistake. Too many rocks. You can't get into that house.
Yep.
Mark Kennedy.
Yep. Hurt. Yep. Saying hurt. He is. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Whoa. It won't curl. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Nope. You thought for a moment that it might have that little jump, but it just sat right there.
Hit and roll, 8 feet.
Whatever.
Board.
Watch this hack.
Yeah.
way over for 2 reasons. It'll get the play behind the tee line, which is a little safer with a team with hammer. Plus Barry behind his own color.
Brent Lang.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Wait.
Extra weight there.
Same?
Same weight. Yep. Just give you a little less ice. I gave you there last time.
Okay.
Good board.
We talk about trusting the broom and what happens if the broom goes down and you don't feel like the ice is right. It's called jamming the thrower. Mentally, they don't feel ready to play it. They keep doubting it. So in this case, I like what Kevin did. He showed the ice given before, which didn't work, and the adjustment so that Mark can throw it cleanly and believe it.
And this is all about getting across the nose, is it?
Trying to get the roll.
Hard, Dave, hard.
So across the nose, and there's the roll and into the open.
Shot, Mark.
Good to you guys. Cut.
Kind of weight, board?
Board.
Okay.
Interesting how that roll by Martin almost
Just
gets
board.
Howard halfway to where he wants to go.
Great
right?
point. That's true.
Because
Shot becomes easier.
yeah, he wanted to go 8 feet. Now he only has to go 4 feet.
Hard. Gotta go. Gotta go. 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 Okay. Okay.
Tough to get the rolls tonight, though. Trying to play it with the quiet weight, which is great because you make sure you save the shooter, but it just is curling enough at the end to stick on the nose.
Even if it overrolls, I don't like where it is.
Yeah.
Wonderful point from the veteran David Nedowan. Even if it overrolls, curls too far, rolls past the guard, that's better than where it is. Back to Vic's point, if it stays where it is by a nose hit, it gives Glenn's team a better chance to make that roll. Smart thinking.
Good board.
Okay.
Stay close. This might curl a bit.
Close.
Whoa.
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 Come on.
Whoa.
Ready?
No.
Jeez.
David Nedowan right on the beat.
Soft handle, eh?
Yeah, just waiting
Well,
for
that's
it.
5 in a row now that have not had the roll they were looking for. 3 stuck. 1 rolled too far. Another one was in between.
You give way too many of these.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. No roll. No roll. No roll. No roll.
Well, there it is, a little bit.
That's all right.
Out the other side.
Not.
Nice shot, just the same. It's barely edge on edge. I don't know whether David can throw this soft enough to stay in the rings.
Nose is in if you're on. Yeah.
These are tricky. You know, David soft handle, a little fresh pebble. Gotta be careful not to lift the brushes here.
Same weight.
Okay. Whoa. Clean. Yep.
Hard.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Good try.
Yeah?
Yes.
Just out.
Go have a look.
Just rolled out.
It's not bad though, Dave. It's a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Is it too late to go around the corner?
I think you gotta go around the corner.
Yeah. Okay.
And the center's a pretty easy run.
Yeah.
I think you gotta go around it.
Let's give him that.
Rather than
Stick it there than stick it on the button.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I think you go there. Yeah.
Just get it in there and see what
In
happens.
there. I don't care if it's on too line. It'll warp in there, Langer.
Yeah, it'll gradually
So
go
it's
in there.
interesting. The hack end wants to go around the corner, but it's, as Howard pointed out, what if he runs that yellow back into it? I mean, who wins? It's
Same as last end.
who's better on whose idea is better here.
Well, I think Wayne in this case,
Where are we?
don't tell Glenn,
Good.
but if you go around the center close to the button,
Yeah, that's good.
and Martin runs back and sticks it, you're running out of scoring area. If you play this shot and Martin runs the corner back and sticks it, it's nowhere near the 8 foot, so it's not as dangerous a
Go,
spot.
Saville, go.
Go. Good throwing.
Very nice.
Good toss, man.
Showing. Well, Wayne threw his just off center.
You generally just
hair sitting there.
no matter who you play, you like to
minimum.
play to the corners when you have hammer. If Wayne had come deep there, Kevin freezes, Glenn's still got lots of room to score. If you come deep around the back of the button, you don't have any room to score.
It might be different if there was more clutter in the center line area and Kevin might ignore that, come around and go himself around the center guard. But with only one guard at center line, if Kevin took that chance, if it ever didn't curl properly, Glenn would have an easy shot to sit 2.
We've seen a few of these shots missed wide lately. I don't know whether it's getting a little straighter or...
Close, though. Close. Close. No.
Oh, that's got to curl a mile.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Get ready.
Watch the yellow.
Kennedy and Ebert have done
Curl.
nothing.
Go.
Just touches it over and will push it. Remains shot stone. T-line edge of the 12, and the shooter will spill out the back.
I like that all the way down the sheet.
Yeah. Wayne's didn't go sideways. Yours kind of took the same track.
He's taking a little too much ice in those. We saw that in the earlier game today.
Half open where?
Sorry, yeah.
It comes back to managing curl. There's many ways you can do it. You can do it by putting down the broom and calling different weights. You can do it with the thrower throwing it a little differently, but you can also manage it with brushing, and I really think that's what Kevin should do.
Another option's there, right? What? You can go there.
He'll go here. Right there.
Good, yeah.
Full 4. It can be as deep as full 4.
Okay, waiter.
He'll go around the center, don't you think? He might.
Yeah, here more. I think that's lost, Glenn.
You do, eh?
Yeah.
I want to leave it a little open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's the point. Russ was referring to the fact that if you dead bury behind that yellow guard and the run back is stuck, then they're guarding a perfect stone.
That's why they
But if
did
you
it.
leave it partly open, they can't do that.
That's why they didn't do it the first time.
Give me 7.
Sure, 4.
So if you leave it just on a slight angle on that guard, then Kevin, if he runs it back, will leave it a little open.
I mean, the only thing you can do is maybe a hair less weight, but it was curling nice until about 3/4 and then straightened up a bit.
Should be, yeah.
This is a ton of ice, so we'll see how much curl they get.
Early.
Glenn Howard on his
Okay, line's
first.
good.
He does
Clean
have
it. Clean it.
the last drop here in this fourth of a 2-2 tie.
Line's tighter than I want it.
Okay. Heavier than we want.
Okay, well then. Well, right off then.
Offset.
No more than full 4. Full 4 is fine. Full 4 is fine. Full 4 is fine.
It's over. No. Hey.
He wanted to leave a little piece, and that's what he's done. It's almost
3-4, aren't I?
perfectly lined up.
Did I not grab the 4 rock?
No.
It's hard to not with anything more. Well, freeze and he draws for 2. Run it back and stick it, and maybe you bury it.
Right on the nose. Might get the double. Might at least roll it.
You might roll it behind. Yeah. And that, or you play with control on the nose and just stick it.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Out turn right here.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try and hit it
Right on the nose.
See if we can spin it over here.
Yeah.
You heard the two different philosophies again. They're going to play the run back, and when Kevin throws a run back, it barely hits the pebble. It's usually just flying. So he's going to throw it hard. You heard David said, what about throwing a control weight and just make sure you hit it dead on and leave it buried? But Kevin wants to throw it really hard, hit it here, maybe roll over this way, all the way to that one, or somewhere just short of that, buried around that corner guard. But anything off angle, it's a draw for 3.
Yep. Hard.
Kevin Martin is last again. Kennedy Ebert taken out of this, all on its own. And it will spin too far, so it'll be a chance for 2. And you know what's interesting to my mind? That stone, T-line, on the edge of the 12, you would never think that would ever come into play.
But you know what? Take a little picture of that house and then think back to the games where Glenn has gotten too messy. And I really think this is a difference tonight. I feel like this is the championship team of 2 years ago, playing a little more open and giving himself lots of chance. Even if that had worked, there was lots of chance to draw 8 foot only for the point.
Sabo made that nice tap, opened it up, and got the one error around the corner guard, and this shot becomes so easy.
So put it in the paint.
Good.
Full 12 for 2.
Nice. Shooting, Glenn. Shooting, Glenn.
Kevin Martin acknowledges the nice draw. Howard will pick up 2 more here in 4. And a 4-2 lead. Let's go over to the game between John Morris Jeff Stoughton. Jim Cotter, of course, throwing the last rocks, Kathy.
Well, and he's got a great chance here, Vic, for 3. Jeff Stoughton on his first one tried to pick out a stone thrown by Jim, missed everything. And on his second shot, just tried to touch a stone back again, hit it too thin, rolled out, and so paint for 3.
Clean it.
There's that red stone out there just underneath the cup. Would you have tried a chip for 4, or is that being too greedy?
That's greedy.
Thank you. That's 3 for John Morris. Take a 4-2 lead after 4. Okay, I would have gone for 4. Another update for you. We'll check in on 2 teams that are 1 and 2 and desperate for wins. John Epping against Mike McEwen, and it's Epping with his last, Kathy.
Well, he's really played a great end. They had 2 buried, and Mike just kept chasing them with runbacks, never able to make them quite perfectly. And so this has led to the chance for the wide open hit for 2 and the lead again.
There it is, the deuce for John Epping out of Donalda Club in Toronto against Mike McEwen from the Fort Rouge here in Winnipeg. It's the way to do it. You get 2. It's the way my dad used to divide up my allowance. He'd give me 1, he'd take 2. Then he'd give me 1 and he'd take 2 himself. And so Howard has done that so far with Martin, and he's up 4-2 as we go to 5. And Martin will have the last rock playing Yellowstones.
I don't think it's heavy.
Weight's good.
Okay.
Well, I talk about things I like, and I like this approach by Kevin Martin just because it's a little different. The first one went in by Howard. The corner guard is just an off-center guard on the same side of the sheet as the one in the house. And it makes it usable in a variety of ways. Second one in, and here's the little tap.
Okay. What can we do? Not
Pressure. I think we got to draw, don't we?
You do?
I think we can peel. Yeah. Then they freeze in the pocket.
You always get one of
Goes there.
Okay. Right, you slash it this way.
Sure. You want to try that?
Well brushed to get that by even. It's not where they wanted it, but at least there's a bit of a pocket later in the end for Martin to freeze one in there.
For now?
Yes,
see what he does.
And they don't want to mess around with that situation, just getting rid of the guard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Off! Get off that line.
Sort of getting rid of that guard.
Good weight. Hair, eh?
Yeah, you can freeze in the crotch, but we always better get one of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kev's thinking the same thing, eh?
Yeah.
1 winless team, 1 undefeated team in a 2-2 tie as they play the 4th. Kevin Cooey. Who would have thought? No wins, Kevin.
Well, certainly not Kevin Cooey, and that roar that you heard a couple of moments ago was Brad Jacobs making an angle run against a buried Cooey stone to lie 3. That's what Kevin faces, but a nose hit would give him shot.
Right to it, guys. Right to it. Right to it.
Nolan Thiessen, Carter Rycroft on the brush. Pat Simmons calling line, and that will give Cooey the single and the lead through 4.
Hard. Hard. Look for the light. Hard. Hard, guys. Line's real good.
Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Come on. Keep her going. Keep her going.
Keep going. Hard, Ben. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hard, hard, hard. Good sweeping, guys. Great sweeping.
Very good shot.
Great to motivate the brushers on those type of shots. It's only a guard, but that extra foot and a half of speed allows it to curve that extra 2 or 3 inches and keeps that rock buried.
So it's a waiting game. One team trying to protect the one in the house. That's Martin, and Howard just peeling off the guards.
Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Gotta go. Gotta go. Go, 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 go.
Wow.
Well, he actually could have let that bend a bit and get the back one.
Same, eh? What? Well, that one really curled.
The women were on the ice. Linda Russ just the once this afternoon, and Heather Nedwin hands Val Sweeting from Edmonton her first loss. Rachel Holman in an extra as a winner over Sherry Maddaw. Jennifer Jones bounces back after losing her first last night, and Stephanie Lawton keeps herself alive with a win over Chelsea Carey. So you've got Val Sweeting and Jennifer Jones top of the table, and then you've got Renee Sonnenberg and Sherry Maddaw down at 1 and 3. Slowly work our way through a 7-game round robin. Remembering, of course, that
We can go.
not page playoff as we have in our national
straight, guys.
championships. Only 8 teams
sure?
here.
Weight's
First
good.
place,
Okay. Are you
second,
sure? No,
third.
it's there.
Okay, well then.
Weight's really good.
Yep.
Weight's really good.
Whoa. Still want to over curl. Yep. That's good.
Trying to nestle into the pocket.
Very good.
That is perfect.
Let's do it again.
Stop kicking rocks.
By not punching it too far, when the yellow ones hit, both reds are gone.
Just miss it. Yeah.
Just get it moving over.
Just try and move it an inch, anything, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I think they're actually going to hit the back one first with bullet weight and try to kick that yellow that was just thrown sideways.
Enough for you, though.
The beauty of that, you leave all 3 reds in play. Tough to score 2 against these top teams.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Shot.
Beauty.
I know it's simplistic, but you only would know that, Russ, from years of experience.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
It's true, yeah. And you have to have that shot in your bag to throw it that hard to be able to kick it over, but that's exactly it. It takes years of figuring out the angles and how to react. And everybody else would aim at the open one, or they'd hit the top one and let it jam. And as I mentioned, if you hit the top one, the reds are gone. So now at least there's 3 reds in there for Team Howard.
He gave me a little bit more than this.
Top 4 Dave, you can small bump top button.
Yeah, the years of playing games and setting up angles. That was a nice shot by Wayne. It's the best he could do.
I didn't think that was heavy.
Still a chance, still a pocket here, though.
Wait's there, Mark. Hey.
Line's good. Room.
Wait's good. We're there.
Line's good.
Line only.
Line's good.
Small bounce.
Whoa then.
Bouncing a foot.
Don't want to bounce it.
Weight's really good.
Nice just
Small
lock
bounce.
it in here.
David Nedwin.
Whoa.
Small bounce.
Needs to curl.
Good. That's good.
Shot.
Great call. They said bounce a foot, and that's exactly what it did.
Nice weight, Dave. I don't know. Just get rocks in the house right now.
I thought if we hit that one and roll, and pressed our yellow one over.
Yeah.
Here. He's going to throw another one in there, though.
Well, no, he's got a rip, because this one doesn't go, and the shooter goes into here, but they're all going to stay close together.
Well, he does have to rip. He's still got to.
He does if you only have one shot to go, because it's pretty tough to get them all. How do you get this one and all these out?
You got another one, right?
I know.
Okay.
I know. I'm just.
No, I think we got to nose that no matter what.
You want to try and roll up on top, like throw it,
You
just to move it offline a little bit. Sure. Just anything. Yeah.
We talked about the fact that the team seemed a little out of sorts, and I think what's so impressive when they're clicking, when they're working together, is you have Glenn, who's a great skip, but you got Wayne Maddaw, who comes into the mix, who's a great skip, and you listen to the conversation, and when they are both getting it together, it's brilliant what they come up with.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Really hard. Hard. Gotta go. Hard.
Saville and Lang
Gotta go.
trying to hit this and then just roll on top.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
I didn't like. Yeah, get rid of the cue.
It's good, Wayne.
I had to move him around.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, Russ, you know,
We lined right at the back.
Wayne told us, yeah, I want to bring my skipping ability, but Glenn's still the boss.
Yeah, that's the key. You have to do that. You just have to. And Wayne's strategy is incredible, but you have to pick your spots when you're not throwing the last 2 rocks.
Out turn.
But you're going to be. Doesn't matter. Whatever you know better for a line.
I think hack weight right here would be awful close.
Looks like we're moving it.
Interesting here. I'm a little surprised they're moving it this early, but I guess they
Move
can't
that.
wait
Are you moving
much
that
longer.
to a pocket, or what are you doing?
Well, he's thinking right on the nose and leave it lined up onto the back one.
With what kind of weight?
Hack.
I guess our yellow doesn't go anywhere.
No, it's not going to move 1 centimeter.
I like it.
It won't move at all.
Where are the nose, Dave?
if they can tap it and leave the yellow-yellow combination lined up on the back one, Glenn can't remove both yellows.
Easy hack.
Hard. Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Whoa, guys.
Edwin's last as we play here in 5.
Hard roll? Yeah. Hard roll. Hard.
He was right about that Yellowstone that was locked in there. It didn't move at all.
Like a good throw.
But the shot stone remains Howard back 4.
Just didn't get the curl he wanted. Sounded like the right weight, but now this is just absolutely homemade for the double, and by hitting it properly to make the double, this one goes that way.
Half a rock.
So hard to score 2 points against the top teams without guards.
But Linda, you're also, this is again, I want to suggest it's learning. I'm not sure if I'm putting it properly. You still have to, without the guards, leave stones in play. And you're going to leave opposing stones in play. Well, what's the key? Leaving yourself a shot, right?
Well, leaving yourself a shot, but this isn't a bad situation as far as clutter because you can still get at the button, but the yellow ones can be removed. Kevin Martin needs walls behind those yellows where the yellows will not be removed.
Quarter's good.
One, and oh goodness, hit it really thin, but moved it far enough to be fourth shot.
It must have, because that threw that good. That just ran.
Wow. Got the nose double?
The pick, the second one.
Dave's kind of did the same. Like Dave's hack weighted that
Outside the center line.
Yeah.
Man, loved when I threw that. Well, that's perfect. That's come up an inch.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, you hit him. Like it lives. Liv needs to curl.
You roll out, that's all.
Yeah.
I mean, if you roll to here.
Well, no, that's really tough, but could freeze.
That's what we were thinking.
Block the freeze. He can't really be too pretty because if he doesn't get it out of the rings, then you have a nose for 3.
Okay, I like that.
I like that too. Freeze it on, and Glenn jams it out of there and takes them all. Then there's the red double on the right-hand side of the screen to score 2.
Let's go, Kev. Make it good one.
You can play the top double, but that leaves Glenn shot rock. If Glenn draws somewhere for 2 or rolls somewhere for 2, you might not be able to score more than 1. Kevin desperately wants a deuce here.
One yellow, back edge of the 8. That's Mike McEwen, and his last is coming up, Kathy.
Well, and they're trading deuce opportunities, and it always looks like it's a really easy shot, but it has not got to that point very easily. John Epping made a really nice hit and roll. Mike was able to get rid of that to line 2. And when John Epping couldn't remove both, that does leave this opportunity for Mike to get that deuce back. They're going back and forth on this one.
So just put it anywhere in the paint as we watch Kevin Martin, his first, as he tries to play the freeze to the stone, back 4. And there it is, 2 for McEwen. And the team from the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg will take a 1-point lead to the break.
The hair heavy, eh?
Oh, not much.
Didn't just come up to the nose.
Just a little heavy. A little lighter would take in the curl.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you were only 3 inches from what you
Seems to be
wanted
getting
to
straighter, Linda.
Similar to the afternoon game where we mentioned that about mid-game you have to start watching whether or not the curl is going to continue. Remember, it's a building full of people, and the ice maker really struggles to find that balance of curl and losing the ice by it being too warm.
That curls a hair more. Glenn almost has to waste this one, roll out, take out the back one, and Martin would have a double for 2, but now he's going to be forced.
That's an interesting throw.
Yeah.
Interesting to
Clean
try.
it, clean it, clean it, clean it.
Good.
Good.
Okay, what did they see? What did Saville and Lang see in Glenn's throw that made it interesting?
Well, I didn't see him release it, but it had to be an in-out motion to make it run that straight. Just a little tip with the hand to float it back a little bit. Sometimes when you put the turn on, you do it with the end of the handle, and that'll float it back out a bit.
Well, we're talking about the ice. One interesting thing about the Martin team that I was noticing this game is you have Ben Hebert with the synthetic brush and you have Mark Kennedy with hair, and that usually means they feel that the surface is a little different. There on the left is the hairbrush, and they need to get down into that pebble a little bit. So maybe they are sensing some change in the ice.
Final stone here in
backing.
5, and
Can't
it's a
touch
draw
it.
against 3
No
for
backing.
Kevin
No,
Martin.
we know.
No backing, and when the other team says
Curl a bit.
need to come up here. Madaw's right there. Should it rub and roll off? And there's that finish, that little bit of late finish that we're seeing now here on this third day of play. Kevin Martin will get his single to complete 5 ends. Martin undefeated coming in. Glenn Howard at 1-2 and desperate for a win. 2 of the veterans of the game looking to get to the Olympics.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by World Financial Group, creating a better tomorrow for families today. WFG.
On this Tuesday night, we're midway through our feature game, Howard against Martin, 4-3. Glenn Howard, and Glenn's with Brian.
Glenn, I think you played this Kevin Martin guy a few times before, so you know how crucial it is when you can score a big end. Take us back to that second end. How frustrated were you that you didn't score that 4 when you had a chance?
Well, you know, it's one of those shots you had to hit perfect. I had to basically hit it in the nose and hit it a hair high, and you know, if it curls a little bit more, we get our 4, and even a fraction we get 3. We lost the measure by a millimeter or something, but whatever. The bottom line is we're playing well. We've put pressure on them the whole game, so far so good.
How tricky is the ice out there tonight?
It's really good, but it is a little bit tricky. You got to be wary of a few spots, and the release it's a release sensitive sort of ice, but really good conditions.
A loss earlier today, but how happy are you with your team in this rebound? It seems, from a team perspective, maybe your best game so far?
I think so. I think all 4 of us are playing really well, and that's what you have to do. We've got 2 losses, and it's not where we want to be, but keep plugging away and put some W's on the board.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Brian.
But did you say before the game that the Howard team was playing pretty well in terms of their numbers? So is that holding up here?
Well, they're way better. Look at that number of 92%. Now, Glenn Howard himself is 98%, and I think this is a perfect 5 ends. We talked about the problems. Well, they've already had their team communication improve. They've reduced the clutter. Perfect as far as scoring, limit scoring, get your deuces, and look at those numbers. All good for the Howard team.
And leading on the scoreboard, 4-3. The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Tim Hortons, Canada's favorite coffee. Well, we know he has a bad back, so maybe Kevin Martin trying to stretch it out just a little bit.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. By M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best. And by Capital One, what's in your wallet?
They qualified, Kathy, just 2 weeks ago, the reigning Canadian champions in Kitchener. Brad Jacobs, you're wondering if they're riding a little bit of momentum coming in. Hey, they're undefeated, winning 3 in a row.
Well, they definitely have momentum, and we're seeing flashbacks to last year and how strong they were, facing a bunch of Redstones. It was Brad Jacobs first. That's that yellow one that you see in the 4-foot. Kevin Cooey not able to make a play on it, and so this is a draw for 2, all on his own.
Clean, 3 straight wins for Brad Jacobs, 3 straight losses for Kevin Cooey, 2 more on the board, and so they go to the break. Jacobs leading 4-3. Keeping our eye on things here at the MTS Center on this Tuesday night, day 3 of round robin. Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings Canadian Curling Trials. Welcome back, everyone.
We're on top 8.
Always an exciting night when Martin plays Howard. And here in 6, it will be Howard that has the last rock. He'll have the hammer playing the Redstones, and up by 1, 4-3.
Okay.
That's not very good. Is that enough?
I wouldn't be narrow. How's that?
Can I get a little bit more?
Yeah. That's the right ice. That's perfect ice.
A little bit strange to see 2 guards go up. I think that was a come-around attempt on the second one for Martin that comes up short. The come-around to by Craig on his first is a little deep. Back button.
Line's good.
Craig Saville, real estate appraiser, appropriately
Looks there.
called Saville appraisals.
Oh, this needs to slow down.
Okay.
Well, further than I wanted, but actually finished more than I thought it would.
It looked like it was going to bounce open. You have to be careful in arena conditions. If you play the same turn, both teams with some brushing, repetitive brushing, that temperature will actually rise on the surface a little bit. That spot will continue to be keen for a little while until you quit using it. Just a little bit extra speed. You got to be really careful.
Okay. Yep. Line only. Okay, line's good. Whoa, whoa, freeze it. Freeze it. Whoa, whoa,
all there.
Whoa.
Whoa for line.
Whoa, need to get the inside of this thing. Whoa, off.
Really important to get to the inside, because now when you raise that yellow one, it's going to roll away from the button.
No. To get it across the top
Across
of
the
one.
toes.
Yeah.
This should run right down here. Eh?
Keep my mouth shut.
Brent Lang, who's the operations manager for Weedman,
Yep.
Collingwood area.
Okay.
Found it funny the other day.
Not bad.
Ron Burgundy got one of their team jackets and it had Weedman on it, and he was wondering, "Oh, I'm happy for that." Well, not that. Wrong weed.
You get to the inside.
Oh, that sucks.
Nose, he hammers it.
Well, several of these players we may see at the Travelers All-Star Curling Skins game in Banff. I say may because it's up to you to vote the players into that game. TSN.ca. We'll have a draft show and then the game itself on the 11th and 12th.
Once we guard the inside of it, we'll be fine.
Looking forward to our new home in Banff.
They pretty much have to rip this guard. It's a little early for them to play anything
And then
too
we can nose
aggressive.
ours eventually with hack. Okay.
Guard. The double's there.
We're gonna. I think they have to peel.
Is the double there if you throw the guard though?
Oh yeah.
Here you go.
Oh yeah.
Half rock, baby.
Is he gonna play it? Do you think?
Well, I don't know if
We got a center guard then, and we.
I think we have to guard anyways, and yes, the double's there. But I'd rather Langer throw it than
So we have to.
Wayne.
We want to bite the center, Benny, so it's a good center, because we might need it.
Well thought out. There is a yellow double for Brent Lang, but Lang's going to have to throw it hard. They were saying they'd rather have Brent throw it than Wayne, because Wayne can throw it
Line's
harder.
good. Just across center.
So if the double's made,
Line's
this
good.
is
Doesn't
the
need to
only
curl.
way out of jail is this rock here, so make it a good guard.
Dave,
right on the center line.
It's gonna,
Of course, that means that Glenn would have to play along and not peel this guard out.
shot mark.
nice shot.
Good sweep.
Glenn, you want to run it this way or no?
That's right. Okay.
Because I think he's got nothing on those ones in the rings.
Well, it's obvious now then that Glenn doesn't play well with others, does he? He just
Trying to hit it at the angle to maybe get the one out of the house.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Okay.
The problem for Kevin Martin is the yellow didn't quite get to the nose. It's on the right-hand side of those reds, so if it was hit with any weight, it goes the wrong way.
Right on the nose, if anything. Hair on your side with hack.
Right on the nose.
Yeah. Then he makes a double, but you keep one of them. Just a hair on your side.
Yeah. Just what? Just a hair high on my side?
No, board on the nose and create a pocket, he said.
It is David that is struggling the most in this game so far, 70% through the first 5 ends. It's interesting, in the 5th end break, David stayed on the ice and talked to Brad Gushue, their 5th the whole time, and the other 3 went into the locker room for a while. So I thought that was a great thing for Brad to do, to try and work him a little bit, get him settled down.
This guy's a winner. He knows how to
Lots
play.
of weight.
He hasn't been
Lots of
around
weight.
this competitive game quite as much as the other guys in the last few years, but
Hard.
he'll make a lot of shots.
Hard. Never off. Hard. Hard.
Taking it
hard,
all the
hard.
way.
Don't spring that too far.
Kennedy, Ebert, and they
Good shot.
got
Shot,
that
Dave.
little bit of separation, got rid of the backing
all day.
of that second Howard Stone. Howard continues to sit the
What if you just stick that
one
and then make that?
That goes around the horn, eh, and comes back
I
up.
don't think that goes, does it?
It's pretty thin to stick that.
What else you see?
I don't know.
I don't like that's horrible, that rock.
Yeah. Shoot. It's not going out. It's not going out. It's definitely not going out. It just spins on top of ours.
Well, it might move ours back.
Yeah, leave him.
Well, that's not going anywhere. No, I get that. But
Yeah.
can you get rid of this one, and leave this one? That's what I'm hoping for.
Pretty thin.
I know, because to get that, you got to get pretty thick.
Yeah.
It's not hideous. You make it always. He sits two.
What's that?
We got to get rid of that, don't we?
I can hit and roll in, but I don't know if that does us any good yet. You got to try and you want to get rid of them? Okay. Big half a run.
What's up?
It's not a great scenario, but we just want to try and get rid of 2 yellow. How's that?
There's nothing good off this right one, eh?
No,
to
not
roll
really.
into the pocket
Wayne
there.
would like
No,
to
I
get
looked at that.
this one first, and Red Rock will come over and kick that out of there, and then it's 2 against 1, and then it's a lot less complicated. The danger obviously is an overcurl here and taking out his own.
Whoa, whoa.
Wayne is the GM of the Port Carling Golf and Country Club.
Go, go.
One. And he'll get rid of his own only. Spins a couple of the Martin Stones to the edges.
What if I don't get any of them? What if I don't get any of them out?
No. It's okay. Opens it up.
Well, it's not a great situation, obviously, when the other team has so many rocks in the house. But I guess on the positive side, you say that all is not lost when you have the last rock advantage and there aren't guards on those rocks.
Exactly.
Weight's good.
Clean. Yep. Oh, hard. Hard. Spun a bit. Hard.
All right. Good shot.
Good. To sit 4, Kevin Martin, but without last rock.
Or even just hit.
You're going to keep just that one.
Normal?
You can go over the top, eh?
Normal?
Can you go over the top?
That's why I'm saying normal.
You think you can then? Go over the top?
Not with normal.
No.
No.
Okay.
Normal? Out turn. What do you figure?
That curled.
Yeah.
Smart call here. He's almost aiming for the triple, so you tend to want to whip it when you're trying to take out 120 pounds of granite.
That one curled.
But by throwing normal,
Throwing normal.
if he hits it thick, he could roll behind the corner guard.
No.
Goes over the top?
Goes over the top.
Okay.
He throws peel weight, Wayne just said it, it could go across the top and miss that side yellow rock. Throw the appropriate weight.
Hard.
Right out of his hand. Boy, oh boy. He hadn't released it yet.
Hard.
Lang and Saville will pick him up here all the way down. All the way down. Now watch it roll. He's going to get rid of 2. And now the roll. And in behind cover. Maybe peeking out that wide side.
Gorgeous shot.
To sit shot.
Thanks, guys.
Nice shot.
Hey, made one. Well done.
It was a good line call and brushing because this is a tricky little spot playing down center. It's going to move a little at the end, but what a beauty. As we said, the danger, the risk wasn't really there because there wasn't the guards at center line, but you wanted to try and get something going. And this has it over on the edge where you want it.
Sweet for tea?
A little deflating for Kevin Martin. He probably won't score this end because it's wide open, and now he has to work real hard not to give up a deuce.
Kevin Martin at his first
Oh, guys, let it curl.
skip
The
stone.
line should be okay.
Top 4.
Oh,
Got to curl a long way.
No, it will.
Line's good. Yep.
trying to get to the corner. This isn't.
Yes.
Tee line, just tee.
Needs to be shot though.
Whoa.
Yep, hard now.
Hard.
Mike
hard.
McEwen is sitting one, covered. John Epping's final rock on the way. Kathy.
Got to drive it straight back.
Bang.
Was hoping actually to blank on that one.
Stuffed it to take a single, and we're tied at 5.
Remember Kevin ticked one and didn't get out of the rings in the 4th. It gave up a deuce, and then another one here on the same side. The intern coming home, just not curling enough, and they're just not reading that spot.
You like that? And we had the hack we'd hit. Kevin's didn't curl enough. Nothing's going sideways.
There it is. They're just talking about it now.
You need to edge a button, I guess.
I talked a nice chat with Rick Folk earlier today, and we were talking about the ice, and I mentioned to you earlier this afternoon. That's the kind of thing he was talking about, the awareness not only of the skip of the ice changing and the spots on the ice that may be tricky. Everybody on the team has to be aware.
Exactly, and the Martin team is one of the best at reading ice, but you do get a little complacent with the perfect conditions. So in this case, there's just maybe 4 inches less curl than there maybe was yesterday in this one particular spot. You got to be really aware.
Hard! Hard! Come on, Brent.
Look at these two now, Lang and Saville. Got to get by the corner first. They do that, get to the nose, avoid the jam, and they do that too.
Okay.
Left it out and they
should clip that.
Open here and
Good shot. Good throw.
Well, there's the example. Glenn looked panicky, tight all the way down, got by easy because that spot's straight.
It's not bad.
That's good. Stop curling, eh?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
It's freaking tricky.
It's
I don't know. It's spinning. Jeez, I think it.
You think it sticks? I mean, it depends on how you hit it, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you hit a little less than, well, 2/3 of a rock, you're probably okay. But
nose is pretty good.
Yeah, nose is good. I mean, that's. We gonna.
I really don't think the double's there.
Okay.
I really think it just bashes right onto that.
If you don't think it's there, then.
What would be second shot though? You know, have a look.
If it jams under the yellow,
board,
that's half in. The question is, would the red be shot or the yellow on the far right?
Well, it depends where it bounces too, right? I mean,
if it's straight jams, I guess is what he's saying.
It's going to be real close.
Glenn called you off.
Even if it's plunged to here, we'd be okay.
It's not going to spin. Nothing's coming in with this spin, and it's going to hit the kind of top of it.
If it jams exactly like that, he's in trouble. But it should slide off that yellow one a little bit, maybe into that area, and then it's going to be close.
It's going to be really close.
Yeah.
I don't know either way.
It's close.
I can't say.
If you get any spin on the 4 that way,
it's not.
It won't, eh?
I think it goes all day myself. I think with Kevin's speed, he hits it half a rock. He gets
bored.
But the problem is, where do you go with the shooter?
And roll here. I think that's our call.
Okay.
And if it starts to go early, don't worry about nosing it.
Yeah. No, that's
board weight right here.
All right.
I'd be shocked if Kevin
over
curls this one. We just saw Glenn's tight all the way down, made it perfect.
Math adds up. Math adds up.
Comes back to my point, though, with this great brushing. I think they always should err a little bit on the tight ice and manage it with that early brushing.
Drag it back, yeah. Tough shot. It looks like a simple double, but he has to hit it absolutely perfect in a straight spot. A lot tougher than it looks. That's max ice, I think, too, Linda.
Final stone for Kevin Martin. Right now it is Howard sitting the 2 here in 6.
Whoa! Right off. No.
Straight spot.
Mark, back 7. Hard, Dave.
Oh, there's that spin off, and it wasn't the raised stone that would be the problem. It turns out to be the one he hit.
Sorry, boys. Just
good throw, Kev.
We heard an earlier cheer from the crowd meant that Stoughton had done something well, but what's happening now?
Well, it's a huge shot for Jim Cotter. Jeff Stoughton just managed to get in on his last one and froze down for shot, trying to get back to the face of this stone. It's tricky.
So final stone for the John Morris team. Jim Cotter throwing the skip stones out of the Vernon and Kelowna curling clubs, coming in with a record of 2-1. Get to there, tap it back, and that's for the 1.
That's 2.
Is it the 2?
I think so.
At the top?
You bet.
What a beauty.
It's a big shot. 2 great shots by Jim Cotter.
Playing very well. We said the pressure was off Cotter with Morris skipping the team. And so now this is a draw for 2 for Howard.
And to continue that perfect scoreboard of force 1, take 2 with hammer.
Boy, Skipper.
Kevin.
Boy, Skipper. Get in, boys.
Kevin.
2 it is. Kevin Martin.
No need to ask on that one, Wayne. What's that?
Women will be on the ice twice tomorrow, and it begins at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time on TSN. Brian Cathy will have Rachel Holman, Heather Nedwin, both coming off wins today to even their records at 2-2 as our coverage of the important Roar of the Rings continues. Great crowds all week here at the MTS Center. And we were just saying in the break, it's hard to believe it's the same Howard team. Much better performance by them as they are now up 6-3 as we go to 7. And Kevin Martin will have the last rock, playing the Yellowstones here in the 7th.
Yeah, Linda and I were just talking about it. It's a complete 180, isn't it? They were not only 1 and 2 close games, but you got to win some of those if you're going to win this event. But they weren't really on the same page. The strategy is a little more aggressive, a little more confident looking, and now they look as good as any team out here all of a sudden. A win against an undefeated team wouldn't hurt either.
Easy, fellas.
And it was funny because we were talking about the Brier they won when Glenn Howard won 2 years ago, and how he actually had a slow start. So you have to wonder if there was a little bit of that also factored in, that as he gets rolling, they get just stronger and stronger.
I talked to Glenn before this game, and he felt he had let the first game get away. He picked up on a rock too late that was straight, and he struggled with that.
Yeah.
And he ran into a Jacobs that looked pretty good too.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Brad Jacobs is the other team, along with Martin coming in with 3 straight wins against Kevin Cooey. And 1-2. Is he facing 3 here?
Well, he's facing 2. He's trying to hit it really hard and catch the top one and maybe pop it across to bring that other stone into play, but too thick.
He will not, so it's just a single. Kevin Cooey looking to win his first in a 4-4 tie.
Shove it. For 2. Yep.
You don't see the double corner guard very often anymore because of the respect to the other team's hitting abilities. This way, even if this was run straight back, the red one would stay.
I thought for a long time people put up too many guards, too close together, even center guards. If you don't get the first one in the right spot and the second one gets put too close, you're just inviting a double takeout. So I like the fact that people think through those rock positions.
Especially with these stones, because they're the best hitting rocks I've ever seen. You can do so much life when they hit. You can make those cross the sheet doubles a lot easier.
Freeze that one in the back 4 on yours, Dave.
Yeah.
How's line, Mark?
Might have to curl.
Clean.
Pretty good, though. Pretty good.
Clean. Just clean. 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 Show, Mark.
So back to the patience, the waiting game. The guard goes up and the peel is made by Howard.
Whoa, whoa. Clean, clean. Call iron.
Just straight down there, Glenn.
Shoot iron.
Sew it up good, Mark.
Okay. Same way.
Hair less.
I'm sure Glenn does know
Line's a
that you
little bit wider.
can't count out the
Less rotation.
Martin team, though. Don't
Line's
forget
fine,
against
line's
Kevin Cooey, he was
Line's
down
good.
4-1
Line's fine,
early in the
line's
game.
fine. Looks a little tight.
Fought back to win that one 6-5.
Yeah, that was earlier
Just clean.
today.
It's curling lots. Just clean. Shooting.
Good shots, Mark.
Good shots.
Good throw.
Yeah. Yep. Clean. Clean. Just clean. Just clean. Throw in.
Shooting, guys.
You know, it's late enough in the end. They have to make a move pretty soon. They have to move both those reds to count the outside yellow.
Hey, David rolled it on there.
A lot of rocks under curl here lately for the Martin team.
Oh, T-line, Mark.
Looks like tons of ice here also, but there is a little more curl going in this direction, so it might be the right ice.
A little extra weight. I think
Thought it was there.
Should be lots.
Weight's good.
Trying, yep. Coming down. Hard. Weight's good, weight's good. Off. Yep, lock it on. Hard. Go. Nice shot.
Good, Dave.
Real good.
It's a little bit slower out there compared to earlier today, where I was getting times over 15 seconds hog to hog, and now we're just in the low 14s.
Just set him up to make him look good.
Exactly.
What's better?
I think Wayne's going to give this a go.
Old school. Ruby's holding the broom. He calls that.
That red and yellow angle was already sitting there.
I'm probably going to peel everything.
Kevin was hoping he'd hit this and make these go away, and then they could sit two. And you might see Wayne take a crack at this one. He hits it thin, this one goes, and his shooter comes over and that one goes.
I just don't want you to sit it.
Okay, then just peel it. Blast it.
I think so.
I don't know. I think somebody tweeted it or something. Just rip that out. Yeah.
He thinks I'm better than I am. He's looking at the corner rock on the
Yeah,
rim.
no, that's just
So they're not
Very nice. I like that.
Just make sure that
Still
goes out.
rebuilding.
Whoa. Yep.
Beauty.
Ah, hey. Look what I can do, Skipper.
Very nice.
Well, I definitely think he's good enough to make the other
Oh,
shot.
for sure.
But it's whether or not you want to take on the risk of that
Exactly.
angle.
Need to be a little higher.
It's there again, though. All there.
Wider.
Okay. Whoa. Line's good. Weight's good. Just clean. Yep. This is curling a little more. It's all there. Okay, hold it. Whoa.
Small bump.
Off.
Good, Dave.
Shot.
Just that information is so precise
shot,
from
Dave.
these brushers. It's amazing. Small bumps it a couple of inches.
With David's slower rotation, they'll slow down. It probably goes about 1.5 feet, 2 feet less in distance. So they have to adjust to each thrower too, and just amazing judgment.
Okay.
Get her over there a little bit. Get that off there. Be good. Yep.
Really a quick end.
Close.
Skip Stones.
Roll halfway.
Glenn Howard.
Nice. Nicely done.
Great shot.
Great shot, Glenn.
Changing the angles on that button area.
Nice shot, Glenn. Thanks. Beauty. Beauty.
Thanks.
Perfect.
Thanks.
I was hoping you could get that one right.
Yeah,
We talk a lot about skips and their skills, and I'm really interested when people have that ability to naturally see how the house should look. I say, take a picture. Is that what you want it to look like? If not, how can you make it rearrange?
Well, don't do that.
Thinking about the angles, and then, as you always say, go out on the ice and try them and see how they work.
He does that.
Tough then.
I like your call.
Yeah,
It's fun.
we gotta do that. Just gotta bump this back a little bit. Just sit right in front of it.
What do you think he does if we nose hit this one?
Well, he's got to make it perfect. But
Hey.
Or just yes.
yeah. Okay, I like your call.
Precision here, just to bump it a bit, not to set up a yellow double.
Oh, nice one, placement.
Well, that doesn't help.
No.
Hitting there rolling doesn't help. It makes the double.
Yeah, we can't afford to roll inwards any.
Yeah,
or
rolling
you-
and he makes the double.
I think so. Even if we bump this to here, Ben, and sit in front, that's fine. He has to hit the back one.
I know what you're saying. Just if we happen to, you know, you're going to be up here. If he picks it clean.
Picks what clean?
This one.
Well, and that's fine. We're just bumping this to here, and then we've got to hit for
second shot. Yeah.
Well, what we're trying to do
we're
is
gonna be second.
we're trying to be nose and stay.
John
right in the
Morris,
pocket.
Jeff Stoughton, and Stoughton, little short angle raise might get him two.
For sure it could get him two. Just needs to have easy way to stick around with the shooter. Jeff had one in the house. He tried the corner guards. Finally tried freezing on the back. Jim Cotter peeled the back one out on his last one with a 3-point edge. Content to give two if he has to.
Stoughton from the Charleswood in Winnipeg. John Meade calling line. Did he get it?
He did.
Yeah, we're proud. We'll tell you that too. Thanks, Kathy.
Weight's good. I don't think that's light.
This is a very tricky little shot, trying to rearrange the stones so that you have a little protection. Tough to get protection for both of them.
Good. Oh, yeah. Weight's good, guys. Little extra. Oh, little extra. Little heavy.
We gotta get the nose. Gotta get the nose.
Hard on the 2 mark. Hard on the 2 mark.
Oh, we just didn't get the nose. Just nothing's finishing as much as they have been.
So we were just saying all of Martin's shots are missed wide.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if anything,
But
set it back.
Okay, come on.
we're seeing a little more curl, you said. We're seeing finish. Is it on just on his shots?
Normally
Is it
that
his
would be fine.
release?
I think there's more curl at the start of this game
Not
and
tonight.
this afternoon's
It's
game than there
just-
was day one.
Right.
But it's getting straighter as the game goes along,
Okay.
and they haven't quite picked up on it.
All right.
We're only talking, what, an inch and a half curl and a
Go, Skipper.
rock that curled 5 feet. So it's, you know, they're really close, but close isn't good enough. There's a gimme double here to end the threat for a deuce.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Final stone for Glenn Howard.
Clean it, clean it, clean it.
1-2, there they go.
Calling.
In a 5-5 time, Mike McEwen's last coming up.
And a little bit straighter on this sheet too, Russ. John Epping just threw a really easy weight to try to roll underneath that guard, and it did not move. And so Mike has access to it for the deuce.
Excuse me?
Access to it for the deuce.
No, did you say, who did you say? Did you?
Well, Russ, because Russ had made a comment about straighter ice, although I do worship you as well.
You know, you could come out of the bullpen. You just saved one there, didn't you? Huh?
Ace.
Go to the right-hander, Kathy.
Back line. Hard, guys.
For you. Final stone on the way, facing to Kevin Martin.
Yep. Just in case.
And there it is. And another single for Martin. Singles aren't enough when the other team is getting twos. Let's go to the bullpen for the right-hander. Kathy, here we go. Go ahead.
The trouble began for Brad Jacobs when Ryan Fry tried to make a run back and he missed the shot stone at the back, and so that leaves Brad facing three, trying to get through the hole. Needs draw weight and the horn.
The reigning Canadian champion Brad Jacobs, 3 straight wins coming in. Out of the Sioux Curlers Association, Sault Ste. Marie, Kevin Cooey, the Glencoe Club in Calgary, by 1, by his own. And boy, he's just really playing well. To the back 4 for the single and a 5-4 lead. On this Tuesday night, day 3, Tim Hortons, Roar of the Rings, Canadian Curling Trials. Here at 8, it'll be Glenn Howard, who will have the last rock again. He'll have the hammer playing the Red Stones. And up by 2, 6-4.
Keep going.
Well, just a moment ago, I got very excited, which happens a lot when I watch curling, but more because in this case, a guard went up, and Glenn Howard, we talked about this year, he's trying to be a little more open in the bonspiel play by trying ticks, not just in the last end, and he tried the tick, and unfortunately for Craig, it was missed. Back to the point with a little bit straighter ice. I think maybe they're not used to that amount of ice for a tick, and it went by.
Exactly. And it's such a long guard, it doesn't have time to curl, so it's... But I like what you're saying, is why not get those off the center? You're going to do it eventually. Why not do it right off the bat with a well-toned tick?
Fairly typically, when the tick is missed on the first and the second guard goes up, it is not a second attempt, it is a come around.
Back 4. Right behind this one.
Benny didn't get the second guard lined up. You can see there's quite an easy double on the yellows eventually, which that's what the Howard team will do.
Throwing the 4? Yeah.
Talking about the stone order, obviously one stone for Mark curls more than another.
Normally, I'd think you were
That
good.
was a bit light.
Back 4, back 4. Got room, back 4.
Line's good, Benny, line's good.
Yep. Back 4, hard.
Nedwin and
Hard, back 4.
Hebert.
Hard.
Hard, Dave, come on.
Trying to get around that stone that sits at the top of the 8. Well, they've done a nice job, and to the back 4 they go. You said that the brushing was never a concern when Nedwin joined the team and started throwing the third stones instead of the fourth, as he did with Furby, right?
Yeah, because when he threw the fourth, he was actually the brusher. Furby was the skip. So David did sweep 4 rocks every end for years. So the physical efforts of sweeping is not a problem for David Edwin.
Whoa, close. Yep.
Yes!
Brent Lang.
Hard!
Bang, and not quite. But he'll open up that front. Don't know if he could have touched that one at the back of the 4.
I got it. Nice, Jeff.
It's just at this level so important that every shot go in the right place. As Russ mentioned, the fact that those guards were staggered out in front, that's why the tick wasn't attempted, because they knew the Howard team, they would have a chance for that double peel.
Great lesson there, isn't there? If you tried the tick and you tick the back one underneath, then there is no easy double that was just made by Team Ontario.
It wasn't heavy.
No, it wasn't. Line's good.
How different it looks when it's only a single guard.
As long as it's guarding it, you're good. Line's good.
Dave, hard. Dave, hard.
I got it. Hard, Dave, bite center.
Hard,
keep going.
Keep
going.
Good.
You know, Mark Kennedy,
Good scrub.
as we see him now, I had a chance to be at the Canada Summer Games in Sherbrooke, and you see the future of Canadian athletics. And Mark Kennedy has a gold medal at the Canada Winter Games, and more and more the top Canadian curlers are not only coming through junior programs, but that Canada Winter Games program as well.
Good show, Slinger.
It's just amazing nowadays. Some curlers start with little rocks at such a young age. By the time they even get to Canada Games, which is an under-18 championship, they've played so much that then they get to adult play. That's why we see some young curlers in adult play be so good. They've played for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. You need 5-10 years of skipping or in any position to learn it properly. The ways to miss, the strategy, how to play different opponents, and I find the younger players are learning that quicker and quicker and quicker. Look at Gushu. He went to something like 7 or 8 even junior championships, and he's been to 10 Briars, in the Olympics, a couple of trials. Like, that's valuable experience.
I think maybe here, hey? Oh, no.
This is a little bit of a whoops.
Oh. Just to make it tough for him to go across the top.
Teaser.
And there's your teammate from the Pinarolo.
The funny thing that comes to mind is he might arguably be the hottest curler in the country right now, and he's riding the pines.
Yeah, but for good reason. I mean, he was brought in, asked to join the team because of 2 reasons.
That's what we were originally
Possibility
thinking.
of a bad back.
That's an option.
And then also his ability to read stones.
Is it bad if I pick it clean or no?
Better shot is get rid of
if
everything.
I just make the double and pick our back one clean?
That's definitely the best, is get rid of them all.
Yeah.
It is, but it's a little dangerous.
I think there's a real good chance that I pick it across the top, right?
Oh, and don't get this one.
And don't get that one. Is that okay or no?
I think it's probably better than that one. That's not, like, he could stuff one here at the end, and it's not great.
Yeah, like right now he's...
I'm okay. If those 2 are gone and this is left, it's not bad.
Okay.
Unless you want to make that hit and roll.
I don't like it because if I only roll a foot...
If you cue it, it's horrible.
Yeah. This way.
Cue it, meaning if Wayne hits the yellow and rolls into the rings, he might just put it right into this position here. Like that, which is great that it's in the rings, but what he means is cued is neither one of those can be raised. So if Martin comes in later and does that, it's impossible to get it out.
Much for you, I think it'll be dead straight.
So if you're going to roll, you got to roll way over.
So this is a double attempt. Big weight.
Okay.
And with the crowd, got the wave off. He got the top one.
Syndergaard. Just halfway. Just clean, just clean. It's going to curl lots. Clean, clean. Shot, Dave. Very nice.
Is this a peel or is he trying to run it back?
Yep.
Just a straight peel.
Good.
Don't think it's worth it, Vic, because if you ever run it back and get your own, leave another guard.
Okay.
They really want to leave Glenn a shot with his last one to score a single here. Just one valuable point here puts him 3 up, playing 9.
He's either got to draw or
A lead on the board, 6-4. And a lead in the numbers too, I gather.
Well, Glenn Howard having such a tremendous game, and don't forget, partly because of strategy and teammates that are playing well. For Kevin Martin, look at his hitting percentage. We're so used to him playing such a good game, but don't forget for Kevin, he's facing Glenn playing well, plus his third, David Nedoin, has struggled a bit. That impacts on those skip numbers.
The player numbers are brought to you by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
a little less than Dave's. It's okay though.
Go ahead. Line's real good. Fairly tight to the rings, guys.
Line's good.
Yep. That's real good. A little bit, Mark. A little bit. A little bit. Good. Good.
Shot. Just draw top button, don't I?
Right there.
Okay, do it.
Kevin has to take chances. He has to put up rocks in a position where he could leave Glenn a chance to get a rock in a great spot, but that risk is because of the current score. So the guard goes up, and no more peels. This is going to be a draw.
Glenn. Good.
Like to keep it in the top half of the 4 foot. You want to be shot, or Kevin will guard it. Behind the tee line wouldn't be very valuable.
It's not at me.
Not bad, guys.
Lots
Not
of
bad.
Lots.
Whoa.
Wait only. Wait only.
Heads popping up every once in a while from Lang and Saville.
Line's good. Yep.
Now they got him.
Yep.
Stone top 8 foot.
Everything you got.
That's the one they got to get around right there. Take it back, far as they can. Try to get it. Oh, they just did to the pin.
Howard. There you go, boys. Good sweeping.
You betcha, good sweeping. Great sweeping and smiles.
Well, it's partly the judgment, too, because I think the ice is getting a little more difficult. That is the side next to the stands. There may be some warm air. They're not sure if it'll carry. And they drag it, first of all, just by. Oh, right to the button.
That's huge to get it by, well scrubbed, because if that rolls open, Martin can hit and roll underneath, 2 buried. Chance to get back in the game.
Oh, Cotter just needs to draw for 2.
Freeze on. He can be right on the corner, right? Because he's not hit anything.
Okay. Well, Glenn got out to it pretty good.
Yeah.
That came.
Yeah, that finished real good.
Tough to lock that up.
Big time curl here. It's the most curl we've seen all week. Kevin's taking a little more than 5 feet of ice here.
Well, the other thing, too, is that late finish. The way that stone just dove towards that stone top 8 and got by.
Yeah, it's all, look at it. It's almost fully buried around a rock. It's only traveled 18 inches past it. It's just incredible.
You agree? I mean, we haven't seen that.
That's the most curl for sure right there. And I think to Linda's point, it's the night game. A little moisture from the snow, and you're right on the crowd side.
A little tight, if anything, guys.
It is.
Line's a little tight.
It is wintry outside.
Hard. Real hard.
Hard, guys. Hard.
Hard, guys.
Hard, looking good.
Real
One more
hard.
time here. Now it's up to
Hard.
Kennedy and
Hard.
Hebert.
Hard.
They're trying to get it by now.
Hard.
Trying to grab it down. Oh, they've done it too. What a beauty. Great job. Great front ends. Great brushing.
Those are great shots. Just great shot making.
Hard, guys.
Hard, looking good.
Real hard.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Hard. Whoa.
Good shot.
Let's do that.
Just right beside the yellow rock there or something.
Might need that.
That's easier.
Yeah? Little curl there?
No, right beside him.
I got a good flush this good.
Just
Okay.
half, eh?
Just half.
Like hack or something, back line?
Edge of the 4.
The fact that they
see
tapped
back,
that
back,
red
back
one a
out.
little bit has left a couple of choices for Glenn.
Well, and let's push it to come up there. You're going to give me hack.
Back.
Okay?
You see back.
So angle that red one back.
Yeah, exactly. Just you can just see enough of that to throw soft weight. Try to move this
Yeah.
yellow just back into this area here for the deuce.
Let's do the one that's there.
Especially if it isn't there.
That, you know, for me, and I'm sure many people watching at home, you see that shot made, the brushing, dragging it there, and sure enough, you tap. Really, after all that, it wasn't very good. You know what? You've left the other person, right? It's an amazing game.
Clean. Just out.
Final stone. Right now, he has one.
Just out.
Howard has scored 2 every time he's had the hammer, trying to keep that up. One more time. Lang, Saville. No, not this time, as it'll crash on the guard, and it'll be a single for Howard here in 8. But he increases the lead. He's up by 3, 7-4. Updates. Let's start with John Morris, Jeff Stoughton, and Jim Cotter, of course, throwing the skip stones, or the fourth stones, for this team from Vernon and Kelowna Curling Clubs, Kathy.
Well, Jeff Stoughton was facing 2 in his final. He elected to play that out turn, and he buried, but he buried too deep. And so it is the shot stone belonging to Cotter. In the house, this is a draw for 2.
Hard, guys, you got it. Hard, 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 hard.
Terrell Griffith and Rick Sawatsky on the brush. And this is going to be light. And so missing that opportunity will get 1 to take a 7-5 lead. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow in there, and playing an angle raise. Kevin Cooey, any reason for this and not the center line, do you think?
No, I really don't, especially because that red stone on the center line was the run back he tried on the first shot. He stuffed the yellow one straight back. It would have been the same shot twice.
This is a tough shot. 2010 Canadian World Champion. Oh, went right by. And that's a steal of 4. And that is handshakes. And that is the end of the Olympic dream of Kevin Cooey. Best he could do would be 3 and 4. And Jacobs, the reigning Canadian champion, rolls on. We've got a 7-7 tie between John Epping and Mike McEwen, as Epping picks up the deuce in 8 as they go to the 9th. Both those teams at 1 and 2. It's a big night for teams trying to keep themselves in contention with this short 7-game round robin. We said before, first joined you on Sunday. Some very good teams are going to have very bad records, and Kevin Cooey is one of those.
I have to say, this is the stage of the game where I get a little surprised that Glenn Howard is ahead by 3. And yes, you don't want to hand a deuce away, but Glenn put both of his lead rocks into the house, allowing taps and a way for Kevin Martin maybe to get extra points. I would have thought at least one of those would have gotten tossed through.
Sure, exactly. It's just another piece of shrapnel that can cause problems later in the end.
Yep. Yeah.
Good try.
Good try. Good throw.
Harder. Yep. Usable guards.
Yeah, just keep guarding ours.
Hey, let's get a deuce here. Make him sweat.
Oh, I know.
Both these teams have been in the situation 1,000 times, so they know there's still a chance, and they're going to keep going as hard as they can.
You're not. You're good. You're real good.
A few perfect guards here. There's a good opportunity to get the 2.
Okay, well, clean. Just clean it. Make it usable. Clean. He's halfway. Got to curl a bit, guys.
See what happens on this side of the sheet if they start to bite into softer areas.
Because of the fact that's the crowd side, the stand side, and the air just may be a little warmer there.
I just, it's hard to tell. We're not down there, but Glenn is really warped in there, and then Kevin followed it with almost 6 feet of ice. So definitely a swingy area over there.
Whoa, whoa!
Well, there's been no shortage of towels out on the ice for the players. They've said from day one on Sunday it is warm at ice level. Boy, and Brent Lang gives it windburn on the way by.
That's a loss of focus. There's no way you can blow by those. Such a regular shot that he plays.
Right there.
Good. Back 12.
And the call right out of his hand was low, so he had to have been wide.
Good push. Probably there.
Good.
I like the weight. Close. We're all there. All there.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Oh, it's a little heavy.
It is. It's all there. All there. Stay close.
All there. Whoa.
Stay
Line's
close.
good. Lock it on. Yep. Hard. Good, 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 good. Real good.
Good shot, Mark.
Mark Kennedy.
Great
nice
shot.
shooting, Mark.
It's one of those red rocks you talked about, Linda.
Shouldn't be there.
It's hard to know what to do. You put one in and you put one on top of it, and it looks really tasty when they're in a good position. But once they get rattled around in the wrong direction, it's really of no advantage.
He knows that. That's pretty tough. You knows that? Either that, yeah. What do you guys like?
How much can you see that one?
I think so.
All? Almost all.
Almost all.
Yeah.
Hack board.
Hack weight.
Yep.
Solid hack.
Yep. I'm gonna run for a little while. Hack.
Chance to get out of this. Wayne might be actually able to roll underneath here for shot rock.
Whoa.
Whoa. Just hack.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Up.
Whoa.
Close.
Weight's good.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Okay. Shot.
Good. Shot, Wayne.
The other way, shot rock.
Bury one, Dave.
Top house, though. I don't want to get in a war around this corner hard.
Top 8, so he doesn't have the slash. Bury it right beside it.
Yeah, I wouldn't go deeper than the red one because then they can hit it. The red one into the yellow, so just top 12 even, just close enough to be shot.
I think they're all there.
Line
close. Top four.
Well then.
At least.
Well then.
It's heavy. Okay. All through. Don't want to at all. Okay.
Back tee for sure.
By, so let her die. We don't it's trying. It's just top tee.
Want to bury it?
Yep. Yep.
Good shot, Dave. Shot. Real nice. It's almost like you have to throw it to get the curl. Throw it there on your own.
That's the shot.
What do you like?
Board. Board.
Board?
I think normal. What do you like better? Normal. Okay.
Going.
Little dangerous out this far?
Oh, for sure.
Whoa. Yep. Hard. Yep.
Just don't see much played out here.
Shot. Good. Okay. Shot.
Oh.
Shot, Wayne.
Well, the redstone is shot rock, but it is also open. It's spilled out.
Draw again.
That came up, eh?
I thought.
Still probably the right call.
Okay, so you're going to play the same thing. I thought Ben Hebert's comment to David Nedewinoff after his first was interesting because we're told as players, always throw it to your brushers. And Hebert said, you're almost better to throw it there yourself. Why was that?
Meaning, if you throw it there by yourself without the brushing, you'll get maximum curl. And in this spot, in this direction, it's a little bit straighter. So the only way they seem to be able to get it buried is not to throw it light, and then they can get it there. This one's not.
Line's tighter.
Moving early here.
And now they're trying to save it with that brushing.
You're by.
And as they do so often, they manage to save it. You just have a habit. They're so good.
2 feet deep, actually, because Glenn can corner freeze in here and take them all away.
Okay.
But in fairness, Martin's pretty happy with his situation. If there is a mistake here, a little deep or ticks the guard, the 3 is still alive.
Give me one. One.
Well, that missed peel by Brent was huge.
Yeah.
I think the weight's the same. Yeah. Okay. Looks good still. Same as your draw this way.
Good news for Team Howard is the red one's second.
All there right now.
Glenn Howard first.
Lots of line. Lots of
Play
line.
here in 9. He leads by 3. Martin with last rock.
Still there.
Top 8.
No, Sal.
Go around it?
No. The double will be there. It's right beside it.
No.
And a little rub and roll and almost totally beside it.
Okay, Cliffy. 6 inches heavy. Hey, Glenn. Back line.
Yeah.
Well, you're fighting for your Olympic life here as Jeff Stoughton in danger of dropping to 3 losses. And, man, he's facing 1, 2, 3, 4 Morris Stones.
Yeah.
Well, and that yellow guard that you see out front was Jeff's first draw. I'm not quite sure whether he picked up something or was just that much light, and now needs to come off the outside to get to the lid.
The draw on the other side just not there?
No, it just does not finish enough to get shot.
Back line.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, all the way through. 4. Morris steals in 9. And Jeff Stoughton will lose a third. Morris goes to 3 and 1. Kevin Martin's first on the way.
Work this one. On the red one. Red one. There you go. Go. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Take Kev.
Nice soft lead shot by Kevin Martin.
Pretty good. Yeah. Well, if we were hacked, the guy said hack out of my hand.
Oh, then we were in
We're
trouble.
dead. But if we only had back line.
And listen to the crowd here at the MPS Center. They realize with a third loss that it's a long, long way for Jeff Stoughton now. And he knows, and he has said, at the age of 50, this is his last go-round of the Olympic cycle. That third loss is punishing.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Can you roll under?
You can. It's tough.
Nose isn't terrible.
Nose isn't awful.
Oh, he is licking his chops.
Well, what?
But
guys, it's
They're worried about
what's the easiest shot?
giving up
draw
the
over
3.
there and give him 3.
No, I'd like to hit this.
Okay.
Well, that's fine then. The hit's good.
It's not that easy.
No, it's not easy. You can see it all.
You can try to hit and roll away.
I guess I could do that. Then he comes in. That's not bad.
Yeah, roll to the. Yeah.
That is the shot.
For him, though.
What shot do you like better? What shot do you think?
I don't know. So this intern's not easy, but I.
Can you throw some weight at it? Throw
You can just drill it and give
like
him
throw
3.
normal and try to.
Yeah, or try and roll.
Take a time out.
Time.
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 Boy, this is, as you said earlier, eerily similar to what happened against Kevin
yeah, you
Cooey
have half a rock
for
less than I do.
Kevin Martin. Cooey led 4-1
This one you can see
at
a
one
small
point.
half.
And Martin came back to win
This
it.
one's edge on edge.
Hitting and rolling over there is not bad.
That's the best. That
think
is the
so.
best scenario.
Let's do that.
Okay, that is the best scenario.
You can play the half
Forward?
Yeah.
Forward, at the most, Clint. I don't think you can see that
hit
much
roll
of it, right?
No, I can see edge on
Like
it.
heavy hack.
Okay, heavy
Yeah.
hack.
So we're trying to roll the center line.
What are you thinking? Both
Yeah.
there?
Okay. You're trying to roll to here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glenn can roll to
Heavy hack.
this type of area here.
Yeah.
Kevin will have a wide open hit for 2, because this rock isn't
Heavy
as,
hack. Try and roll the.
or is closer than this one, and that's the difference. What he's got to be careful with, though, is hitting it a little thin and redirecting that yellow onto the red. Then it will be hit for as many as 3. So about 2/3 of a rock with boardish weight. Just roll 3 or 4 feet to the tee line.
And again, Linda, you go back to those early decisions by Howard.
Leaving rocks around, allowed to freeze on the other side, and then that missed peel by Brent Lang.
Never.
Watch the shooter,
Sav. Watch the shooter, Sav.
Go.
Chip go right.
Keep going.
He did. Did he move it far enough? I'm not sure. The chance for 3 is there.
I'm not sure it's 4.
I think it's 4, Vic.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, you may be right. You are. Yeah.
Which I think it's for 2, isn't it?
Pardon? It's a nose for 4. Turns out we
Goodness.
hit it there with peel.
Really?
Goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. Couldn't miss it, as we just illustrated that way, and it didn't look like Glenn overthrew it. I think just put the broom in the wrong spot.
I think so.
It's 4, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Christ.
Now Martin's got to be careful here. He's trying to wipe the grin off his face, and B, he can't roll far here. This is back at the back of the 8 foot, so if he hits and rolls to the center line and touches that yellow one at all, he might only score 2.
Final stone.
Whoa! Clean. Clean.
They got him. Here they go. It's all about hand signals now. Nedohin calling on Kennedy and Ebert.
Good guys.
Now off to the nose. And what a turnaround. There they are. They'll take a look. And there's the signal from Wayne Middaugh. 4. Martin scores 4.
4 times.
It's now time for today's secret word. The secret word is rub. Go to finaln.ca and enter this word for your chance to win. The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons. Always fresh, always great tasting coffee.
We have 2 finals, 2 games remaining, and let's check in on John Epping and Mike McEwen trying to keep himself alive out of the Fort Rouge here in Winnipeg.
Well, and when they look back on this is a draw for 3. I hope they remember 2 great shots made by third BJ Neufeld. He made them perfectly, really put John Epping in trouble. John tried a big in off on those last one, couldn't make it. There's your 3 points.
To take a 10-7 lead, Epping will have the last rock coming home. Yeah, this MTS Center and a lot of the fans stunned by that. 4 for Kevin Martin after Howard in total control through 8. And now looking to come back for the first time in the game. And as we discussed it during the break, Linda, you make a good point. If Glenn doesn't throw his stone, just pitches it into the first row, the most Martin's going to get is 3.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you throw them all through, and I think you could probably peel easier when there weren't rocks in play. You probably only give up 2. Don't throw. Well, there's 3, and what a huge mistake.
I tried too hard to roll over and hold it to a 2, and I think the weight choice, I would have gone a lot less ice and a little more weight to get the roll, and then you don't worry about what it did. Is it hit a half rock instead of 2/3. Wow.
Well, you have to recover, and that little bounce isn't going to help.
Still like
we're there.
We're there. Still needs to curl. Walk.
Good shot, Mark.
Good sweep.
Good job.
Howard with last rock playing the Redstones.
Yeah. Stay a little high. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, the situation here for Howard similar to that of Jeff Stoughton.
Just there, Brent.
Trying not to lose
I think
a 3rd.
You're throwing.
I'm just throwing back button.
You need a
want more?
Foot more. Yeah, foot. I think a little more.
Yeah. It's not busting.
That's okay.
Getting closer.
Like 2.
Whoa.
That should be close. Wait.
Like 2.
Go then. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Hard. 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 Go.
Sample Middaugh.
Go.
Through the hole, yes.
Keep going. Anything.
And as far as they can to get some separation, and they'll bump it up to sit for shot stone.
That better too. Got some rocks in there.
Yeah.
This one a little wee bit.
So you're going to bump 2 feet.
Okay. T-line.
T-line.
Yeah.
Interesting approach from Kevin Martin. With a 1-point lead, you sometimes love to get rid of those enemy rocks, knowing that 2 will kill you. But he's trying to shorten that, close down that scoring area, and just try to bump this a little bit. You've got to be really careful here with the angles. He bumps it frozen. It's going to take a while for Glenn to become shot rock.
Yep. Back 4. Back 4. Hard. Wait's there.
Nedohin and Hebert now. Once again, there's this hole, and everybody's coming through.
Bump it, get off.
Oh, beauty, Mark.
Nice shot.
Good. I think that's real good.
Really good.
Yeah, good sweep, guys.
Hey, Mark Kennedy's had a terrific game, Linda.
And these angles are not easy, and that quiet little tap has to be just perfect.
Same thing?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure.
That
Try
doesn't
to
look
limb a
lined
little
up,
bit more,
but
like, 'cause
same
his
thing. We gotta go
aren't
tighter.
anywhere. Back 8.
Yeah. Move that back here.
Yeah, getting rid of the red doesn't
You don't want to
doesn't
get rid
hurt
of
us.
it. Yeah, you don't want to get rid of it.
Wow. So a little more, Brian.
Yeah, right on the nose.
Back 8.
I need 6 feet more, eh?
Yeah. Right at the top of the 8-foot here is a very valuable rock for Team Howard. Really tough for Kevin to get that out of there once it's tapped up.
I'd like to move the red one that is on the button a little bit because that is protection for those yellow stones. Just rearrange the angles a bit.
It's real good.
Whoa!
Whoa! Real good.
Off!
Whoa!
Off, never, ever.
Fair more weight.
Trying to move a lot of stones here.
Red one back there.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. And pushes it just back of the tee line. Shot stone. Back of the button. Well, you had to do a quick edit here, didn't you?
Well, yes, that ninth end changed everything. 8 ends of perfection for Glenn Howard. Just having full control of this game, but too many rocks in play in 9 is that 4-ender. And Kevin Martin's numbers at the 5th end break, he was 73%. Those are creeping up, playing much better.
I'm sure there's some journalists doing a rewrite as well now on the media bench. The game story brought to you by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best.
Back 4. Okay, hold it. This will be on the corner guard for a long time. Well, we want to get to nose here. Weight's good,
It's
Kev.
got to curl a ton.
Weight's great.
Weight's really good.
Yeah. Needs to curl.
Line's not. Okay.
Line's not great. We really need to have this curl.
Not bad, Dave.
Not bad, no. Good.
Interesting. Oh, what a mess.
Right on the nose, a little low.
Hair on the center, just a hair on the center line side.
Try and
yeah,
this.
to there. Yeah. I don't know if that middle one's going to go, but nose will be real close.
Well, you have to stir the pot a little bit here and make some things move.
Well, after the disappointment of seeing Jeff Stoughton lose, the crowd here at the MTS will celebrate a Mike McEwen win. Make the final 10-7 as he stays alive at 2-2.
Whoa.
Okay.
John Epping with that loss goes to 1-3.
Now the fact that redstone bounced out into the open leaves a double.
Massive shot here, though. If David doesn't make the double, Team Howard shot and throwing.
Go, Davey, thin half, bud.
You can either jam it or hit it too thick.
Listen to the crowd here as McEwen makes his way off the ice.
I gotta hit almost what I can see. I gotta hit what I can see. Should run pretty straight, Dave. You can hit thinner than that, Dave. Yeah, you can.
There's a guard in the way here, too, and David's got to hit just about all he can see here.
Yep. Real hard. Hard. Oh. Yep. Hard.
Oh. He had been struggling, but you forget it when you make shots like that. David Nettowin.
Beauty. What a great shot. Not overthrown either. David's wonderful at that. Just throws within his control. Time to bail here a little bit.
Would we be shot?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe. Run that, make the double? Yeah.
Yep. Just got to make sure.
Straight back, either a little on the high side and into that 2 yellow on the right, or straight back at the one off the button.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
That's the line.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
Runs it by the shot stone, but leaves rocks in front to be used, and timeout is being called by Kevin Martin.
That sucks. You might even, well, for here it's okay. You can't be here.
We can't guard because he just runs it
No, you
out.
can't guard. No, no.
Here it is then.
Just don't want to give him a pocket. So where exactly do we want to be? You want it touching the, right where's Broom is? Right there.
Right here.
What you don't want to do is you don't want to slide to here because then it still gives him that run. I'm just wondering if that is that going to give it to him again if we're right there? Well, if we're biting button right there. Be here. The only thing you can do is over curl to here, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. We be top 4? No, only on the left. All right, Kevin.
Hey, even if it's kind of wide open here.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it doesn't have to be right there, it could be here.
Yep. Just can't over curl.
Yeah.
Somehow Glenn's got some options all of a sudden. He could run in here and play that double and sit 2 or 3. And when he needs 2 to win, remember, he's got this for sure. So Kevin's saying I can't block everything, so the best guard is second shot. He's going to put another one in here somewhere, but if it's not in the perfect spot, there'll be a run double here to sit a couple maybe. Or one for sure.
Yeah, that's why they don't want to bring the stone in behind the other yellow. That's why they're talking about leaving it even open. Because the worst thing would be that double.
You're all there.
Easy to set up a double here.
Room. Lots of room, guys.
You can go off it.
Kevin Martin was
we're top 4.
emphatic. Right there.
Well, let
right
it curl.
there.
Let it curl, guys.
4
We need
foot.
top 4, but let it curl if you can.
Oh,
Needs to curl.
Line's getting better.
Let's get the T line, man.
T-line.
Easy.
It's there.
Easy.
Yep.
There. It's there, guys.
Yep. Yes, come on. I want to bury a little bit of it. Hard.
Okay,
Good. That's good.
It's not far off where you'd put the brush.
There was a hair right there. I know you stepped on. I don't know where it went. Check the side.
I think we already did call one of our times.
Yeah, we had 2.
Timeout for Team Howard.
Might all go.
I don't think you'll ever get that one.
What's that?
To hit that. Might be worth a shot, though. Hit that, you got to hit it here, right?
Yep.
Pretty close.
That's pretty close, eh? It's not far off.
Really close, man.
It is really close.
With the
You
howitzer?
get the 2.
If I miss it, we're hooped.
If you don't get 2 of them out, it's
We'll get 2
really
of them.
bad.
They could do that too.
It's not bad. You nose it. Let's say you nose it, right? He noses it.
He's probably coming through here, which is real tough.
It's real tough. You nose it.
He noses we may have this.
Why don't we run that? Why don't we nut that?
Bang, bang.
He just whips another, and you're going to make the run double
Yeah.
for the win.
Problem is that's all or nothing. If I miss that,
A little bit, yeah. So is this end. So you miss that one, he goes on top. This is pretty good. This is pretty in there. You got to get it outside that one, or it's no good.
I think it'll go. I think I could get it low.
And kill it?
Yep. Well,
you got to kill it. You got to get it
here.
outside our top one, or else he just picks it.
Well, I
and we
think
don't
that's the
have
2 shots. Either tap that or try and run that.
Well, he can't pick it. We got this.
If you get, even if you miss that one, as long as you
Why
get 2
kill
of
and be
them. As long
lying?
as you get 2 of them, you're pretty
We don't
good.
get it outside this one,
Right?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
As long as you get 2 of these, you're pretty good, aren't you?
Okay. What's that?
As long as you get 2 of these.
Well, that's
you're-
lined up really good to get 2 at least.
Yeah. Well, you get 2 of them, you're pretty good shape.
Okay.
Right?
Where do you have to hit it?
Right on the angle,
This
right?
is definitely the
It's like,
scariest of the 3 choices they
Quarters?
talked
Yeah.
about.
Feel?
Feel.
What's it going to do?
Wayne's got a great point, though. Glenn's pretty good chance he can get a couple yellows. And I think all 3 will go. I really do. But if he gets a couple of them, that's a lone yellow in there all of a sudden. Kevin has to be careful what he does with his last one. Somehow this shot opened up with all that congestion, and it's makeable to get a couple. Can he get all 3?
I'm sure he never thought he would be in this position, though.
No.
The game was ticking along so beautifully until 9.
Up 7-3, gives up 4.
Yeah. Hard.
Martins watching Howard's first. Angle it back. 1-2. Oh, and he just slides underneath. And it just goes.
How close was that?
Just sliding underneath. That close from getting all 3.
How close was that to making?
Good shot, good call.
I should have missed by quite a bit, eh? Yeah, but we could have hit it a lot higher.
Yeah, a little higher they all go, but a lot of grit in there all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah, not that much.
Yeah, I think it was close.
Air thinner.
All of a sudden, Mr. Martin has to be perfect here. With those top 12, they've been able to raise the win. If he goes into the full 8-foot, there might be a double raise.
So where does he go?
Just right here, Vic. If he can get that rock into that area there. Well, a little bit closer than that. So right in that area. The closer of the two. Has to be out closer than the closest red rock. So maybe biting the 8-foot. But he doesn't want to go much deeper because he might set up a raised double. He also has to bury it.
You had to go when he gets set. Go ahead.
Well, the guys, Mark Kennedy thought it needed it right away, and they picked him up. Kennedy, Hebert.
Switch if you can. Switch if you can. Line if you can, Room. Switch if you can. Okay, go ahead. No, line's good. Okay, line's good. Oh,
Bite
the 8-foot. Bite the 8-foot. You can.
Does so often, follows this down, right behind them. Right behind them. Wants to bite the 8 and bury a little bit. Good shot, Kev.
Oh boy, they had to work so hard on that one because by brushing it wasn't going to curl. If they don't brush it, it's going to be an easy shot. So they just got off on the last minute. Maybe got enough curl.
But they knew it right out of his hand. That's how good they are, these two. Mark Kennedy, Ben Hebert. Look at them. Look at them. Still more left in. Good shot, Kev.
Boys, let's make this. You got her. Let's go, Skipper. Even if we don't curl enough, short there's dead.
Yeah, that's good.
It's just the run back left.
Pretty straight spot, taking 0 ice here.
Run it back, get them both for the win. Keep their chances alive. Howard on its own. Madaw lining it up. What do they got? Run it back. Will get nothing, and it will go into the book. Martin will win it. What a comeback. 4 and 9, steal 1 and 10. Make the final 9-7, Kevin Martin.
Great battle, buddy. Hey, great 8 then. That's what that was. 10 then.
Does that end the Olympic dream for Howard as it possibly does for Jeff Stout? Jacobs, Martin alone on top. John Morris. Those 3 teams right now would go to the playoffs. McEwen alone at 2 and 2. And now you've got those teams at 1 and 3 and desperate for something to happen through the rest of round robin, and Cooey still looking for his first win. That's how difficult it is. That's what can happen here at the Roar of the Rings.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for 20 years, by Scotty's Facial Tissue, Scotty's, the perfect touch, and by World Financial Group, creating a better tomorrow for families today. WFG.
It's remarkable to think, as Linda just said during the break, Glenn Howard played 8 wonderful, perfect ends, and then he got sloppy, too many rocks in play, and that 4 scored by Martin turned it around. Back with you, Kathy, Brian. Wednesday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It'll be Heather Nedwin against the reigning Canadian champion Rachel Homan, both 2 and 2. What an evening it's been. Kevin Cooey, Canadian world champion, hasn't won a game. Stoughton and Howard now are all but out of it. The Roar of the Rings. They can break your heart on Canada's sports leader, TSN.